All right, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Let me make sure everything is going good so I can see myself, make sure everything is popping off right. All right, looks like it's going. Looks like we good. So what's going on? What's up? What's going on out there? Tactical Wolf and what's popping? What's going on, bro? So today I'm gonna be talking about the key to knowing how a woman really feels about you. You understand? The key to knowing how a woman really feels about you. But before we get into all of that, I want to say that me and Miles did the whole thing, so I got to give Miles a credit. But Miles, he revamped our website, our other website, which is called ilooksexynaked.com. Okay? So I want all of you guys to make sure you check out our website. We put in the chat. ilooksexynaked.com. So check out our website, ilooksexynaked.com. That's the shit right there. So make sure you guys go check that website out. You feel what I'm saying? So we just put that website, we just revamped the website and all that other good stuff. Oh shit, we got Locker Room in the building. Also, make sure you guys get these t-shirts. Submissive Women Are Sexy t-shirts. Shout out to all the people that's been getting the t-shirts. These t-shirts are fire. They got them in different colors. Make sure you click the link below to get your t-shirts. Let the women know that submissive women are sexy, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get these chicks to, to understand what's good out here. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, boom, make sure you guys get How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you guys get your copy today. Make sure you click the link below or go to mrlocario.com to get your copy of How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so let's jump right into this, man. Let's jump right into this. So, talking about, how to tell or how to know, what a woman really feels about you. How to figure out if a chick is into you, if she's not into you. Figure out how much she likes you, if she's not really feeling you, whatever it is, right? And one of the last live streams I did, I was talking about the different signs of interest, right? And so I was saying that you have low interest, you have medium interest, and you have high interest. You understand what I'm saying? It's either low, medium, or high with these chicks. It's going to fall into that category. Now, I always say that you want to deal with a woman who has high interest. You want to make sure that the high interest chick is the one that you pay attention to. You understand what I'm saying? That's the chick that you really want to fuck with, right? The chicks who have low interest, you're not really trying to fuck with them. And the chicks who have sort of medium interest, you're just like, you can still kind of mess with them, but they're more the wishy-washy girls. Right now, the simple way to figure out how a woman feels about you, to see if she actually is interested in you or not, you only got to do one thing. It's super easy. All you need to do is look at her actions. That's it. It's real simple. Look at her actions. Her actions are going to tell you if she has high interest, medium interest, or low interest. That's all you got to do. Now, what you have to understand, though, is that sometimes what will happen is that you'll be in a situation where she may do a certain thing that you may not realize until later. You understand? But her actions are still telling you something. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, they'll hit me up and they'll be like, oh, Miss Locario, like, I was talking to this girl and we exchanged numbers and then I hit her up, but she didn't respond. So I waited a few days and I hollered at her again, but she still didn't return my text. And then they'll be like, how do I get her? And, what's going on with that? Bruh, her actions are telling you she's not interested. You understand what I'm saying? She's not interested. It's that simple. But see, dudes, they're sitting there trying to chase the chicks, trying to figure out tactics and shit to do to get the girl. No, it's simple. She don't like you. You understand? Because when you texted her, she would have responded to your text. It's real simple. Now, let's say you meet a girl, right? You're flirting with her. She's flirting back with you. Right? Let's say y'all start kissing. She's, kissing you, filling you up. And then she's like, hey, do you want to come back to my place? Like, her actions are telling you that she's into you. Right? Real simple. But see, a lot of guys, they want, to think that it's a little bit more complicated because it gives them room to sort of like keep going. Because they may like a girl, so they keep saying, well, maybe she was busy. Maybe she didn't get my text. You understand? Let me try again later. You don't need to try again. Because if she was really feeling you, if she had that high interest, she'd return your text. She'd set something up with you. She would see you. You understand? It's real simple. See, and then the thing is, you gotta look at the actions and then and ask yourself, is what this girl doing showing me high interest, medium interest, or low interest? Is her action showing me high interest, medium interest, or low interest? So if you're texting a girl back and forth, right? And you're trying to set up a date or you're trying to set up a time to see her, right? But she's responding to you, but she's kind of all over the place. She's being a little bit flaky, but then she keeps hitting you back up again or whatever. That's showing you she has medium interest because she's being responsive, but she's not really taking it to the next level with you, right? So her actions are telling you exactly what you need to know to see if this girl is feeling you. Right? So the thing is that you need to make sure that you're, focusing or figuring out, okay, what is this chick actually saying to me through her actions? You understand? Damn, it's fucking hot in here. I'm gonna turn on this fucking fan. Hold on. Hot as shit. Jesus. It's fucking hot as shit out there, this motherfucker. Man. But yeah, that's the thing. Just look at the actions. Now, this is the thing. What makes it complicated for most guys is that a lot of times guys will be dealing with women who have medium interest. And they think, well, if I, do this or do that, maybe that will raise her interest more. Or maybe she will want to get with me later. Now, in certain cases, that could happen. But just understand that based off of her actions is telling you something right there in the moment. And sometimes you might not even, recognize it or realize it at the moment, and sort of, if you're really thinking about it, you can see later what's going on. So for example, there was a time where I remember there was this chick I met at some event, right? Badass fucking chick. Bad joint, right? So I'm talking to her and we flirting a little bit or whatever and everything is all good. And so, at the end of this whole situation, I realized she had medium interest. She didn't really have high interest in me, right? And now what happened was I'm talking to her, flirting with her, whatever, but she was still sort of giving me a hard time. And, sometimes you flirt with chicks and they'll try to play hard to do all this goofy shit, right? So, long story short, we were talking, and there was another girl there that was with her who was one of her friends. And so I'm talking to her and the friend, and next thing you know, midway during the conversation, she says to me, she's talking to her friend. She's like, oh, I need to tell you something, but I can't really tell you now because, present company. So she was basically saying there's something personal she needs to talk to her about, right? So I was like, oh, so you saying you can't say shit in front of me? Like, what's good? Like, what's going on, right? I was like, you can say whatever in front of me. I don't give a fuck, whatever. So then she's like, oh, no, it's personal, whatever. So then I was like, oh, so you want me to leave? You want me to bounce, right? So she was like, yeah, I got to tell her something, right? So I was like, all right, I'm out. So I walked away from her, and I started talking to some other girls, on the other side of the room, right? So, goddamn these fucking fire trucks. So anyway, talking to these other girls on the other side of the room, and later on, I was about to leave, but as I was leaving, I sort of was passing where she was at, right? So then she sort of stopped me and started talking to me again and started to try, started flirting with me again. And then I was like sort of flirting with her a little bit, but I kind of bounced. But before I bounced, we just exchanged like Instagrams or whatever, right? So then the next day when I was at home, I was thinking about the situation. And I was going to hit her up on Instagram and try to set something up. But then I was thinking about the whole interaction. I said, wait a second, hold on. I was like, wait a fucking minute. I said, wait a minute. I said, did this chick tell me to leave the conversation? You understand what I'm saying? So, in this situation when I was talking to her and her friend, she wanted me to leave the conversation so she could talk to her friend about some other shit. You understand? So, when I thought about that, I said, wait a second. I'm not calling this chick. I'm not hitting this chick up, or I'm not sending her a message. Why? Because she has medium interest. You understand what I'm saying? She has medium interest because a woman who has high interest, right? A woman who has high interest, she would not tell me to leave the interaction. You understand what I'm saying? A woman who has high interest wouldn't have told me to leave the interaction. She would have actually waited till later to tell her friend whatever the fuck she needed to tell her, and she would have been focusing on me. Exactly. Or as a high interest won't dismiss you. Exactly. So her actions told me how she felt about me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now that I know that you ain't got high interest, I'm not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not DMing you. I'm not hitting you up. I'm good. Because I'm only fucking with chicks who got the high interest. Now, if she was to hit me up and come back around and whatever, and I was bored and I had nothing else to do, I'd be like, all right, cool, let's meet up so we can smash or something like that. But I'm not trying to pursue that situation because she showed me that she doesn't have high interest through her actions, which I didn't even realize or think about till later. Because I was like, oh, let me hit this chick up and try to holler at her so we could set some shit up, because she was showing interest, but it was medium interest. But at the same time, she chose to talk to her friend in the moment over dealing with me. So that shows medium interest. And so I'm not going to, go after a chick or try to really get at a chick whose interest is medium. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is what I'm saying with you guys, where look at her actions. Look at what she's doing. You understand what I'm saying? Look at what the girl's doing. That's what you need to pay attention to. Look at what she's doing. What is she doing? What's her actions? Is she showing up for the date? Is she trying to have sex with you? Is she responding to your texts or calls? When you match with that chick on Tinder, is she trying to come and see you? Right? If they're not trying to do that, it's showing how they feel about you. You understand? It's real simple. It's real simple. Now, the thing is, women's minds can change and how they feel fluctuates over time and situations and all that other stuff. But you don't really got time for that. You shouldn't even bother to have time for all of that stuff. So you're looking at, okay, how is she responding to me now? You understand what I'm saying? How is she responding to me now? Because let's say, for example, let's say you text a girl, right? And some of you are, I'm sure you've been in this situation or, experienced this. You text the chick and you're trying to set something up. You're trying to set up a date, trying to set up a time to hook up, whatever it is. You text her and you hit her up. You say, yo, when are you free? She says to you, oh, I'm free Friday, right? Then you say, cool, I'm free Friday too. So let's meet up at so-and-so place at 8 o'clock. You understand? Like you're trying to set it. Hold on, I'm going to take calls in a second. So she says, so you say, let's meet up at so-and-so place at 8 o'clock. Right? And then you're saying, hey, can you meet me here at 8 o'clock, whatever, right? So now you're waiting for her to respond to you to confirm that she can do it. Right? So what'll happen is there's times where you're trying to set up a date. And when she's supposed to respond to you to say, yes, I can meet you here, or yeah, that sounds good, or whatever, you don't hear nothing back from her for a while. Or sometimes even at all. So sometimes you may say to our chick, yo, let's meet up this time at that time, or can we do this? And let's say she'll hit you up maybe 6 hours later to say, yeah, we could do it, right? What do you think was happening within those 6 hours? Because she's been responsive to you before that. Y'all were going back and forth. But as soon as you say, let's meet up, let's do this, let's do that, she takes 6 hours or whatever to hit you back. Right? What was happening was that she was trying to figure out if she can find something better to do before she responds to actually make the date with you. You understand? So her actions are showing she has medium or low interest. You understand? Or sometimes you would say, hey, let's make something happen. Let's get together. And she just won't respond at all. You understand? That means she has low interest in that situation. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. That's the thing. So you are looking at her actions. Her actions will show you how she feels about you. It's real simple. This is why when I deal with chicks, it almost gets harder to really I'm gonna take calls in a second. It gets harder in a sense to deal with women because you know too much sometimes. You understand? So if I'm dealing with a girl, because I know too much, I can already see, how she feels about me in that moment. I'm like, okay, this chick got high interest. That's what's up. Or I'll be like, okay, this chick got medium interest. I'm not really trying to do too much with this chick. Oh, this chick got low interest. I'm charging her right now. You feel what I'm saying? We're done. Because what happens is, the more you deal with women, the more you're going to see all of these three types of different interests, three different types of interests they have in you. So when you deal with a woman, or you deal with women in general, you're going to run into women who have high interest in you. And then you're going to see they're going to act a certain way. Then you're going to deal with women who have medium interest in you. They're going to act a certain way. Then women who have low interest in you, they're going to act a certain way. So when you've been accustomed to dealing with women who have high interest, it's hard to go back dealing with women who have medium to low interest. You understand? So when a woman is doing something and displaying characteristics and doing things that show she has medium interest to low interest, you're like, the fuck am I even wasting my time for? You understand what I'm saying? Why am I wasting my time for? See, it's certain things you'll realize and recognize. This is why it's so beneficial for you to be direct with women. You understand? Because it quickly shows you where their interest is. You understand? It quickly shows you that. What up, Brad? Was popping? But yeah, it shows you where the interest is at. So that's what it is. You just gotta look at the actions. Their actions will tell you everything. You understand? See, unfortunately, a lot of dudes have not been in a situation where they've dealt with a large number of women who have high interest. You understand? A lot of guys haven't dealt with women who have high interest. Kenwood Drive, he said, every time you're direct with women, it doesn't work. How does it not work? Being direct with women works all the time. How does it not work? There's never a time being direct doesn't work. You know why? Because if I'm talking to a girl, right, flirting with her, and I say to her, listen, I'm extremely sexually attracted to you. I want to take you back to my place and fuck the shit out you, right? Either she's gonna say, yeah, let's do it, or no. Or she might play around and be like, I don't know. You understand? So it works. If she says yes, it works. If she says no, it works. You understand what I'm saying? What up? Shout out to K-Zag and 20 in the building. You said high interest is rare these days? No, it's not. You just have to find the women who have high interest in you. That's it. Like if you're in a room with 100 women, at least 20 of them might have high interest in you. You said high interest doesn't exist anymore. These females have too many options. Takeem, that doesn't even make any sense. That does not even make any sense. That does not even make any sense. You know what I'm saying? How does high interest not exist? So Taki, let me ask you something. Do you not have high interest in women? You've never seen a woman you were interested in a lot? Because think about that. If you say high interest doesn't exist anymore, you're basically dissing yourself. You're basically dissing yourself. You're saying that, a woman being highly interested in me doesn't exist. That's what you're saying. You said, what's the real meaning of medium interest? Medium interest means that the girl is showing interest, but she's still playing games. You understand? She's showing interest, but at the same time, she's playing games. So a medium interest girl is a girl who will come over your house, make out with you, and not fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? That's medium interest. You understand? So what I'm saying is, dudes need to focus more on the high interest chicks and understand there's an action. There's things they're gonna do. So high interest women, again, for what they'll do as far as actions are concerned, the things they're gonna do is high interest women make the shit the easiest for you. You understand what I'm saying? High interest women make shit the easiest for you. So a high interest chick, what she'll do is you text her, she texts you back really quick. You set up a time to meet up, she's ready to meet you on that time, or if she can't do that time, she'll be like, hey, can we do this this other day? And she's willing to see you when she sees you. High interest women are women who's going to have sex with you quickly. You understand? High interest women, there's no game playing. You understand what I'm saying? You said, what can you do to increase your chances of meeting highly interested women? Well, one, you have to, talk to a lot of women so that you run into more women. And two, you have to make yourself more attractive so that more women finally find you that attractive, which in turn will give you that, will make them be highly interested in you. You understand what I'm saying? Takim said these females try their hardest not to show high interest even when they know they are interested in you. That's what you're saying? No. Takim, those are medium interest women. Let me tell you guys something. When a woman is highly interested in you, she can't fake it. If the girl can fake it, it's medium interest. You understand what I'm saying? A woman who has high interest in you can't fake it. You understand? This is what I'm trying to tell you. When the chick has high interest, she's basically fucking hypnotized by you. You understand what I'm saying? If she's pretending, or if she's like acting all aloof, acting very playing hard to get, that's medium interest. Anytime a chick's playing hard to get, basically when a chick has high interest in you, right? You feel the energy, bro. It's like she's almost giving herself to you. Exactly, K. Zagan. So he said women who are sexually attracted to you cannot be around you without letting you know. Exactly. This is what I'm trying to tell these cats. I'm telling you, a lot of dudes haven't been around women who have high interest in them. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You said, well, you guess there's a whole lot of medium interest chicks out there then and not many high interest females. Well, see, that's the thing, Takeem. What you got to understand is most of the women you meet are going to be medium to low interest women. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, if you're in a place with 100 women, the most out of that would be maybe 20 women who is going to be high interest. You understand what I'm saying? 80 of them are going to be medium to low interest. Right? So it's a smaller portion, but when you get to those women, it's the easiest women to be with. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you could get with a chick who's medium interest and still get shit going with her. You're just going to have to put in more work. You're going to have to deal with more bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Because her actions, again, the actions of a medium interest woman is going to be super wishy-washy. Right? It's going to be super wishy-washy. So it's always a gamble. It's very 50-50. You understand? It's very 50-50. It's like you're not sure. It's like this. When you have a high interest woman, right? It's 99% likely she's going to fuck you. Medium interest women is 50% she's gonna fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? So the actions of a medium interest woman is, you know, she might or might not return your text or call, right? She might or might not show up on a date, right? She'll ignore you probably for a little while and then hit you back up randomly. That's medium interest. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, then this fucking hat is killing me, man. Fucking head is it's bugging out. So I gotta loosen this shit. Anyway. So yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Hold on, let me get this shit right here. Oh, man. I gotta switch on my hat. That fucking hat was killing my goddamn head. I was like, why am I getting a headache? Like, that shit was tight as fuck. Man. But yeah, that's the thing. And so, and also a low interest woman, the actions of her is that she sort of does what the medium interest woman does, sort of, but the difference is, right, is that she most likely isn't going to get sexual with you. You understand? I'm going to get into more of that later. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this? Yo.
Hello?
Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, Mr. Locario, this is Spartan from Tampa, Florida. How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling. What's going on, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna stay on topic, like unlike most of these callers. But
nah, it's all good.
Yeah,
What's good? What's good with you?
Yeah, but the high interest in you know being direct and all that stuff is real shit. Because just from my example, like just from something I did recently experienced, like I don't use Tinder that much, but I just set it up the other day, and then like the first day I think I got like 20 matches. The next day I got like 10, and then it slowly started to go down. So I think there's definitely an algorithm, you know, behind it. But like out of like, cause it's like 50 girls I've matched with in a matter of like 2 or 3 days, and out of those 50 girls, by being direct and just being, you know, straightforward, I'm only probably going to see 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the ones that the one that I'm going to see is the one that you were just talking about, like when you have high interest, they're not thinking about playing games, because one of them, she's looking for something, she's like a relationship or something. That's what she's saying. But I'll tell her, you know, I'm not looking for that, I'm looking for a friend or whatever.
Right.
And she would kind of fall into what I'm looking for, whereas other girls will just like, you know, unmatch you or whatever. You feel me?
Right.
So if they really like you, they have a high interest, even if it's just off your pictures or whatever, they're gonna fall into what it is that you're looking for.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Like you said, there's no logic. A video you made like 2 years ago, I said attraction is not logical. When you're attracted to a girl or whatever, or a girl's attracted to you, all those rules and shit go out the window. But for a man, we gotta stick with our logic, and we have to stick within our frame, because what happens is, I noticed this with women, is women like to kind of, I don't know if that's more so today than back in the day, but they kind of like to control the narrative. So I'm going to give you an example. I was talking to one chick, and I was really attracted to her, and I said, here's my number, blah, 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 text me, you know, we'll set something up and hang out, whatever.
Right.
And then she says, and then she responded, she's like, okay, cool, and then she sent to me her number. Right?
Right. Right.
And I sent her my number before that. So that happened 3 times, right? With three different chicks. And then on one of the chicks, I'm highly attracted to. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so fine. But it's like, I sent this bitch my number. Why the fuck would she send me her number afterwards?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to compromise my manhood for some funky pussy. You feel me?
Right. Right.
So, because what they're trying to do is, whether it be a shit test, whether it be them trying to control the narrative, it don't matter because these women, they're highly intelligent. They're very capable. They went to most of these women go to school. They have degrees.
Right.
They have logic, so they know you sent them your number first. Why would they send you their number again? So I had to think about it. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to respond. But you know what? I said, you know what? Let me respond, but let me respond intelligently. I don't want to respond emotionally. So I let it chill for a minute to think about what to do. And then I text all 3 girls back, the 3 girls that matched with me. I texted them back. I said, how come you sent me your number? Right?
Right.
Two of them responded. One responded and said, "Oh, I thought you said because you asked. One said you asked for more info, so that's why I sent you my number." I said no. I said send me info, as in your location.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh, you could have just asked." And then I said, after that, I said, "Text me." And this is what that bitch responded back. She said, "No, text me first."
Oh my God.
I hope the guys are listening. I hope they can hear me clearly. She said, "No, text me first." I unmatched her right away.
Exactly. That's all you need to do at that point. At that point, it's done. We're done. At that point, we're done. Talking about what?
Done.
Yo, that shit. Like that type of shit, man. It's like they don't even realize. I'm like, yo, we're done, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
done. Because a lot of guys don't think about these kind of situations. So I had to use my mind, and I had to kind of put my emotions to the backside. Like, damn, these chicks are really attractive. Let me put my emotions to the backside, like you did with the chick that at the club told you, I need to talk to my friend, so she dismissed you pretty much.
Right, exactly. But
right. But you so attracted to her, you like, it took you later, the next day, you were like, wait a minute, this bitch dismissed me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what happened too. Like because the chick looked good, it's almost like you're like, damn, like it's almost either you forget or you don't realize, or some dudes will know it and just still try to make it happen, and it's like that's not the move. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to charge them before shit even goes down, because they're already showing you from the beginning where their interest lies. And that's what I'm trying to get the guys to understand, is that you have to look at their actions. Because just like you said, she's talking about, oh, call me first. No, we're done. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I tell you to do something and you ain't really doing it, and then you're like, oh, well, no, you do. No, we're done. Because, again, the women who have high interest will never do that to the dude. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? When she has high interest, you tell her what to do, she's going to do it. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple.
So I started thinking about it, because the whole, like, give you my number first or take my number first, I started thinking about it. Well, who invented this rule? Because God didn't write that on our foreheads for us to who texts first or who calls first. Which isn't more masculine or feminine. That stuff doesn't matter. When it comes to the man, or when it comes to a rule, whatever the man asks or the woman to do, she should oblige with it, as long as it's not putting her in harm or disrespecting herself.
Exactly.
You feel me? So they have these kind of ideas. A lot of women have these ideas in their head that I'm going to make him do this and do that to prove that that you don't have high interest. You don't have high interest. If you have to do all that stuff. Now the girl that I wanted the most, this is what she did, and I'm happy she did that. I text on Tinder when I gave her my number, then she wrote her number into it after I wrote my number in it. I said, how come you sent me your number? And I was careful when I responded to the girls not to say why you sent me your number, because that could sound emotional. So I said, how come you sent me your number? So this is what she did. She didn't respond to me on Tinder. She texted me on my phone, and she said, I thought we were, I thought you, would, blah, 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 blah. So, I thought we were exchanging numbers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Here's my number, blah, 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 and good morning and all this stuff. So she didn't respond to me on Tinder. She texted me like I asked her to do the first time.
Right.
And that's the chick that I'm continuing to set something up with because she followed my direction, even though she gave me a little resistance at first.
Right.
So the same situation with you at the bar with the chick, and you were like, oh, so you want me to leave? Because at first, when she was saying, I have something personal to say, that's where it strikes. That's where the confrontation strikes. But when you ask her the question, oh, so you want me to leave? That's where you give her the opportunity to resolve the situation.
Right.
So I gave her an opportunity to resolve that situation, and she came through, but the other two didn't.
Right.
So in your situation, the girl at the club, she didn't resolve it in a way to show you that she still had high interest, because she could have just talked to her friend later, like you said.
Right, exactly. Because she wouldn't even brought that up at that time. She would have just kept talking, chilling, and then later on when she left with her friend or called her later. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the thing where, see, because even my dude Takeem in the chat, he was saying, oh, the high interest women don't exist and all this other stuff, and this is why so many guys are attracted to pickup artistry and all this other stuff, because a lot of guys think that they need to do something, do tricks, do gimmicks, do pickup lines, all this other shit to get the girl to like them, because guys are always thinking that women don't like them in the first place, and I have to do a trick or something to get her to like me. And so what I'm saying is you need to see how the women are responding to you in the first place, because this is the best flow of interactions, because there is a time to seduce a chick if you want. So what I say is always first check to see how she's naturally responding to you. You understand what I'm saying? So is her interest high, medium, or low? Now, if she has low interest, right? Usually those are the type of chicks you definitely want to be like, fuck out of here. I'm not even going to deal with you at all, right? But if she has medium interest, and let's say, you're like, well, she's kind of cute, so let me see where I could take this. But also, it also depends on what she's doing, because like in your situation, when you told her, hey, text me, and then the chick's like, no, you text me, that you just charge to the game, because that's already, fucking her being on some bullshit. But let's say you're talking to a chick and she's not necessarily doing anything disrespectful, but her interest isn't high, but you think she's cute, that's when you can start seducing if you want to. But the first course of action is to always say, where's the chicks who are the high interest first? Those are the ones that you're looking for first. A lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll find a bunch of medium interest chicks, and they'll spend a lot of time on the medium interest chick. And I'm like, don't spend a lot of time on those chicks. Spend more time finding the high interest ones. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of guys, they think it's, you just learn a little thing, a few things or whatever to do, or a few tricks from the pickup artist.
Right.
And that's it. Man, there's so much more involved in it, like emotional control. And mine was tested in that situation. So I'm like, damn, this chick is hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, I'm going to text her. You know what I'm saying? Like that, just for fun. Like with you, like you about to hit her up, the one chick on Instagram. You about to hit her up on Instagram.
Right.
That she was so damn hot. So that's where the attraction is kind of overriding our logic.
Exactly.
And the thing is, see, the same things that happen to us happen to women too. The difference is, with a man, you're the leader, you're the guider.
Right.
So you have to show that restraint, because think about it. If you get in a relationship, let's say you and this one chick that disrespected you by not following your wishes, or you hit her up on Instagram after she dismissed you, or I text the girl after I sent her my number and then she sends me her number.
Right.
I text her. Think about how she's going to look at you.
Exactly.
During
exactly.
the time that you're dealing with each other.
Exactly. She's already looking at you like you're some low level nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost like a lot of them, like, again, those situations, truthfully, a lot of them are already done. Like, there's nothing you could do with that. The only exception is that woman would have to, for some reason, think about it and then start chasing you after that. And then you could be like, all right, I'll fuck with her on some other shit. But other than that, it's done. You feel what I'm saying? Because my dude Jonathan in the chat, he said, how do you find the high interest ones if they don't know you? See, the woman doesn't have to know you to be highly interested in you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She doesn't have to know, because just like when you see a girl and you're attracted to her and you're like, oh shit, I want to fuck with her, I want to see what's popping with her. You're already highly interested enough to go and approach. You understand what I'm saying? You're highly interested enough to even bother to deal with her. You see what I'm saying? So a woman doesn't have to know you, but when you approach her and you're interacting with her, she's going to be highly interested based off of how she's feeling in the interaction with you. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. And all these rules and all these things that we humans have made up, they don't come close to what's naturally instilled inside of us. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So if a chick has high interest in you, all those little rules and stuff that she learned, she's gonna put those all out the window. But you as a man, you have to stand on your manhood and not compromise and understand and have an abundance mentality, or you will waste your time or set yourself up to be disrespected or potentially hurt later on by dealing with someone who's disrespecting you, but you can't see it because you're so interested in her.
Right. No, real talk. Real talk, man.
Yeah, man. But let me ask you, by the way, why would a girl do something like that? What's in her mind to send you her number right after you sent her your number?
You mean talking about like just if you randomly send her the number and then she just gives you the number? Well, usually, what happened is sometimes you still gotta give her instructions. Be like, hey, text me, your information, or hit me up on my cell or whatever, right? So if you don't tell her to hit you up, she'll probably just give you her number right on the page on Tinder or whatever. Not if you tell her to hit you up and then she just gives you the number, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One is that she's not really high interest because she's not following the instructions. You feel what I'm saying? Or two, she's basically like, because like I was saying, she has that medium interest, so she's like whatever. But two, she's so used to dealing with guys who are the ones that like hit her up first, so she figures that that's what she's supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? But the thing is, again, if her interest is high, see, there's a thing with high interest that people don't get, where the interest is so high that she doesn't want to fuck up the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's figuring, what are the moves that I can make to make sure this guy likes me? You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
So like fellas, like Locario said, watch her actions. That's all you really need to do, man.
Right.
And if you look back on any relationship that you guys or I myself has even ever had, you think back on hindsight, and you look at her action, and you like, you know what? I could have told she was gonna be bullshit from the beginning.
Right, exactly. Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk. Because her actions from the beginning tell you or show you what's usually gonna happen later on. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But good subject today, brother.
Man, appreciate the call, my brother. All right, mahalo.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace. But yeah, that's what it is, man. You guys gotta make sure that you're watching these chicks' actions, man. I'm telling you, the actions gonna tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on?
Hello?
Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? Who's this?
Yo, this is Michelle, man. Michelle.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. I need some dating advice, man, for you. I saw a couple of videos of you. You like cold approach. Cold approach.
Right.
And my tips is like sometimes I see a girl walking past by, and what is the best thing I can say to her, because I don't know why. I don't want to be a pickup artist or something.
So wait, so you're saying what's the best thing to say to a chick when she's walking by?
Yeah, man.
You say hi. You say hello. How you doing?
Only that?
Yeah. What else do you think you need to say?
Yeah, because the purpose is to get her.
Say it again. Oh, you got to turn down your computer in the back. I can hear like echoes in the background or something.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, turn that down.
Yeah, sorry. Now?
Okay, I think it's good now. So yeah,
Yeah.
so if you see a chick on the street or whatever, or sitting on a park bench or whatever, you say, "Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?" Right
Yeah,
now,
how you doing?
right now, if she responds to you and says hi or smiles or look, then you continue talking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I understand. And one last question.
Mm-hmm.
Like I also do night game. I'm also in the club, you know.
Right.
And my strategy is this. What do you think about this? If I see a girl, I touch her, say, "Hey, hello," and I try to be physical. I see if she is responding back. But the most girls dissing me, like, for no, go away, go away. So I don't know if this is a good technique. What do you have tips for me for that?
So wait, so you say you go into a club and then you start getting physical?
Yeah, I try to be physical.
How though? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing specifically? Like you go
like,
up to a girl and then and then what happens?
Like the scenarios like this. Like I say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
And then later I say, "Yeah, what's your name?"
Mm-hmm.
And then slowly I touch a little bit the girl, like by the waist,
Mm-hmm.
or by the arm. But the most girls give you the no go, no, go away, that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's a good technique. What do you have tips for me in the night game?
Well,
Also.
the thing is, you have to read the women though, bro. You have to read the energy. You got to read if does she look like? Because look, if you go up to a chick, right, and you say hey or hi or whatever turn, you start talking, right, and if she's smiling at you and she's moving closer into you while you're having a conversation, then it makes sense that you can touch her. But if you're just going up and saying hey what's up and you're not reading her body language, you're not seeing if she's responsive to you. You understand? Because see, this is what I always tell guys. It should always be. It should always, especially for guys who are like learning this stuff. Talk first, and then touch second. So what I mean is, talk to her first to see how receptive she is to your conversation. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then while you're having a conversation, flirt with her, say some sexy shit to see how responsive she is to you saying sexual stuff. You see what I'm saying? So if you're like, yo, you got some sexy ass lips, I want to like just bite off your lips. It looks so juicy, whatever. She start giggling. She's like, oh my God, you're so crazy, blah, blah, blah. Then you touch her, you say, hey, come here for a second. You grab her hand, put your arm around her a little bit. Then you do that. You don't just go up to a girl and be like, hey, what's up? And then start touching her because you don't know if she actually wants you to touch her. Because you don't know if the girl's feeling you. You don't know if you're not reading the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta read the situation. It's like this. It's like this. Like let's say I was selling hamburgers, right? And I talk to a woman or talk to a person and they say, and I say, oh, what do you like to eat? And the person's like, oh, I'm a vegetarian. Now, does it make sense for me to sell them a hamburger? You know what I'm saying?
No, it doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. So you gotta read the situation, and then based off of the situation, that's when you make your next moves. You see what I mean?
Yes.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you probably have more calls, man. I will hang up, man.
All right, bro. I'm Olive.
Yeah, okay.
Peace.
Take
Later.
care, man.
All right. Yo, what's poppin'? You.
Hello?
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hello?
You. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Who's this?
This Clark. This isn't Mr. Locario show, right?
Yeah, it is me right here. You talking to me right now. What's going on with you?
Hey, what's going on, bro? All in all, I mean, thank God for life. Of course, I'm from the Bahamas country, just going through hurricanes and stuff like that. But nevertheless, I just watching the show, man.
All right. So what's good with you, though?
I'm good. Let me ask you a question with respect to high interest and low interest women. You understand?
Right.
What's your time frame for giving them, for investing in them? How long do you allow things to linger on for? How long do you pursue them, or how long do you give them to ingratiate themselves to you, to prove their value to you, and to show, and for them to show you that you're interested in them? Is there a particular time frame?
No, it's immediately. You understand what I'm saying? It's immediately.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm at a bar, right? And I'm talking to a girl, you feel what I mean? And we flirting or whatever. And let's say I say to her, "Yo, come follow me outside real quick." Right? And if she don't follow me outside, that's medium or low interest. You see what I'm saying? So I already know just from that. I could only been talking to her for like 3 to 5 minutes. And I say, "Yo, let's go outside and talk real quick. It's a little quiet out there. Let's have a conversation." You know what I'm saying? That's medium interest. Like the other day, I was at a rooftop lounge. I was talking to this chick for maybe like 2 minutes, and I was like, "Yo, let's go to the other side of the rooftop because it's more it's quiet over there." So I put my hand out. She grabbed my hand, and I was walking her to the other side of the joint. You see what I'm saying? That's high interest. She's following me just like that. You see what I'm saying? So the time frame is now. You feel what I mean?
Okay. So let me ask you a question. I mean, does it matter what type caliber woman that you feel with? Because some people have this belief that, let's just say the woman is a high interest woman, like a doctor or a lawyer or a politician or whatever have you, and they believe as if you have to spend time to get to know one another. They don't go in bars. They only go to certain places and stuff like that. Or when you kind of approach them any kind of house, does that matter? Or once a woman is a high interest woman and she is attracted to you or she's interested in you, all that shouldn't matter.
So you're saying that if she's like, you talking about like if she's like a high value woman or something like that, like she actually is in
like if she like if she don't go in certain places like bars or liquor stores, or if she I mean, does the same principle apply to them?
Yeah, the same thing. So let's say you meet this woman, I don't know, at fucking the grocery store, and you find out she's a doctor, a lawyer, or some whatever. That shit don't matter. You meet her. Let's say y'all talking, you get her number, whatever, and shit like that. And let's say you hit her up the next day. She's supposed to hit you right back. You understand what I'm saying? That day. Yeah. So it doesn't matter who the chick is, what she's doing, what type of job she got. She still has to show that interest, because a lot of guys think that a woman's position or even how hot she is, none of that shit matters. Yeah. When a woman likes you and she's feeling you and she's interested in actually making something happen with you, and she has that interest, she's going to respond. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. It's so like it don't matter.
Okay, so you don't believe in the statement that, like, I mean, because some women, they really just want to test you. Some women test a man. Mm-hmm. How do you know if a woman is testing you to see if you're going to follow her? Because some women, they do play how to get the woman they do initially see interest in you, but they just want you to go on a wild goose chase to make
right, and that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. That's medium to low interest. A high interest woman will not test you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what you guys gotta see. A high interest woman, she's not gonna play no games, bro. You gotta understand something. No games. It's almost like, let's say for example, you have I mean, nowadays it's not as crazy, but let's say back in the day, whatever, you had a rapper or a singer, right? They want to make it so bad, and then they meet P. Diddy, they meet fucking Russell Simmons or whatever, who could take their shit to the next level. You think that if Russell Simmons or P. Diddy hit him up, you think they're gonna take a week to call? You think they're gonna test P. Diddy or Russell Simmons? No, they're like, bro, what do you need me to do? I'm there. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, but I understand it. But don't forget that these guys are millionaires or billionaires. So they might be initially interested in them because they're interested in them. They might just be looking at the money side of it.
No. But this one, you're missing. No, you're missing the point, though. You're missing the entire point. My point is that artist sees value in that other person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which is why that artist is acting that way towards that person. So what I'm saying is the same way that person sees value in those people and they don't want to fuck shit up, You want a woman who sees value in you to where she's not going to want to fuck it up with you. That's what I'm saying. So what I mean is when a woman meets you, right? She may meet you and y'all start talking, y'all start interacting with each other. And let's say it's a chick who she's a doctor and she look good or whatever, right? Let's say her last long-term relationship was like fucking 5 years ago. Let's say she's been through a string of whack relationships with dudes who was treating her like shit or just was like on some whack shit or some beta male shit. Now she meets you and she's like, damn, this guy, he's smooth. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. He knows how to talk. Like, I like the way he dresses. Like, he's cute, all this other shit, right? So now she has high interest in you. So she's like, damn, it's been like 5 years since I actually met a guy I like. I don't want to fuck this up. So when he texts me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to text him back. When he hits me up, I'm going to hit him back. I'm not going to play games with this nigga because I may lose out on something so interesting and so valuable that could change my life. That's why women who have high interest don't play games, because their interest in you is so high and so valuable to them that they don't want to mess it up. So this is why if a woman's testing you, if she's doing all this extra shit, that means her interest in you is not high. Because if it's the same as somebody who wants that record deal trying to play games with P. Diddy and Russell Simmons. They're not going to do that because what they can offer them and what the value they see in them is too important. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
Let
what
me
I'm
ask you a question. One last question, buddy. When do you splurge on a woman in a relationship? Or do you ever do that at all?
When you splurge on a woman, you mean like
in terms of money and spending on and things like that. Do you pay her rent, you pay her mortgage and things like that, or
no? This is the thing. Unless a woman is your wife or long-term girlfriend that you've been with for years and years and years, and on top of that, they have done things for you in the past and they've been consistent with you, right? Yeah. That's the only time you would ever even think about something like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's 5-10 years down the line being with a chick. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You don't ever spend no money, no gifts, and paying the chick's rent and all that. If you paying rent, that's rent you paying for a woman that you living with. You feel what I'm saying? Like you living with your girl or you living with your wife. That's you paying that rent. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't paying no rent for no random chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, bro. All right, man. Appreciate the call, bro. Man, but yeah, you guys don't be going out here splurging on these chicks. Don't do it. Do not do it. That's crazy. Man. You said, what about if you approach a woman and she's acting like she's on the phone talking to somebody? What do you mean? You, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Hey, what's up? This is Jay from Jacksonville.
What's going on, bro? What's the deal?
Yeah, what's up? Man? I just wanted to call and say, man, you're doing a good job, and I'm trying to steadily improve. It's not that I haven't made any big changes yet, but, it feels better now that I can honestly tell myself that, like, the road ahead of me, that I'm trying to get better. Like, you're sometimes, like, when you just hear some inspirational talk and you just feel better about yourself because now you feel like I can accomplish anything. And now, like, I'm just trying to approach things. Like, I've got a couple of numbers recently, and I'm going to, hit some girls up and whatnot and try to do things. I guess I kind of call for advice, too. It's just that my number to meet ratio is kind of small. It's kind of low. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I doing wrong with the number to meet ratio? Because it seems like I get a little bit more consistent with getting numbers. Meeting up, it just seems like a whole other thing entirely. It just seems like I'm disinterested. And I'm not a great texter, to be honest, but I usually try to keep it short, sweet to the point. But it doesn't seem like to work too well either. So how many okay, so like if you get, let's say, like how many numbers have you gotten in like the past month? The past month, probably like 7 or 8.
And how many of those girls have you met out of those numbers?
I didn't meet any of them. I mean, well, there was one girl like that we kind of met up because she worked in my job. But then again, it kind of seemed like the interest was there, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. So I just kind of like stopped pursuing. Like I'm not sure if she's still like interested in me, but I just didn't want to take that necessary. Like I didn't want to just like say, hey, I like you because like we're at work, and I just didn't want to make it weird for her. So I kind of thought like if she liked me, she would have made the move. So I just didn't do anything with that one.
Right. Well, one of the things too though is you got to get your numbers up. You feel what I'm saying? As far as the amount of women that you're interacting with. This is the thing that guys gonna understand, and I want guys to really pay attention to this. Is that what it is this whole game is always a numbers game, and usually on average you're gonna get between 1 and 10% of what you put out. So what that means is, let's say for example you approach 100 women, right? Out of those 100 women, you'll probably get you'll probably get a phone number from 1 to 10 of them. So you most likely will get 10 numbers. So if you get 10 phone numbers out of 100, right? Then you're doing pretty good, because that's like, the average. You understand what I'm saying? So now you'll probably get 10 numbers. Out of those 10 numbers, you'll probably meet either 0 to 1 of the girls. So you see what I'm saying? So it's always going to be that 10%. So I'm just giving you those numbers so that you'll understand that that, because a lot of guys think they're doing bad. It's just they're not doing enough. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like I try to get my numbers up. It's just that I just don't go partying a lot or go to clubbing. I just don't. I mean, well, I live in a city, but I think my area is not really suited for like a lot of clubbing. Like, it's just I just live in those areas that
Where do you live? Where you live?
In Florida.
You live in where?
Florida.
What part of Florida?
Like the northern part, like Jacksonville.
Okay.
And basically, like where I am, it's kind of like one of those places where if clubs are like start popping, it almost has like, in a sense, I don't know if you like seen this, but what we have on this like in this city, our clubs will be popping for like a good year or two, and then they shut down because somebody did something stupid, brought a gun in the club, and then now people don't want to go there no more.
Damn,
like, it's one of those places. It's one of those places, like,
right?
And clubs never last too long here, so it's kind of hard. I usually have to resort to using day games, like going to the mall with this. Maybe if I'm just out and about.
Right. Well, that's the thing, because see, the thing is, and that's the hard part about if you're in like a certain situation or a smaller town or whatever. It's like sometimes you're gonna have to go to other, spots. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure you would have to find spots in your city that are more conducive to better situations versus like a whack club that's getting shot up all the time or some stupid shit happen, right? But you got to figure out what spots there are and be consistent with it. And see, the thing is, the numbers I was telling you earlier, that's just average shit. And this is why I be telling guys to step their game up, because a guy who steps his game up, his numbers are going to be way higher overall. So like you just said, you got like 7 or 8 women's numbers. A guy who's more advanced can get 7 to 8 women's numbers and then probably end up fucking with 2 or 3 of them chicks. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It's like you have to, if it's just average where you're not really practicing a game, it'll just be, you could just play the numbers game heavy and still get something going. But the point you want to get to is that you don't have to approach 100 women. You understand what I'm saying? You want to get it to where you can approach like less than 10 girls and get something popping. You see what I mean? But it's still always going to be that numbers game. So you're going to have to figure out how to, like, even if it's, okay, if you got to go to some malls, if you got to hit chicks up online, whatever it is, exhaust all the options so that you can get the numbers up, so that you can have more to choose from. When you have more to choose from, the probability is going to work in your favor. And this is what I always tell guys, even just off the law of averages, if you was to approach 100 women, just by the law of averages, you're most likely going to get one, at least. You feel what I'm saying? So if you take it a step further and you're saying, well, I'm not just going to rely on the law of averages, I'm going to rely on my game and understanding what I need to do to make things work better, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start approaching more women, interacting with more women, learning how to do it so that instead of having to approach 100 to get one, I can approach 50 and get 5. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then I can get to the point where I approach 25 and get, 6 or 7 or whatever it is. But that takes time and that takes energy and that takes effort. So you're gonna have to like really put in the work to get to the point where shit is working a little bit more better for you. But also too, when you're getting these girls' numbers, what are you specifically saying? Like all those other girls you got the number from. When, like, did you hit them up? Did you try to set up a date? Like, what happened with those women?
Well, I mean, okay, so, like, look, if I was go to my like, there's this one girl I got a number from, all I said was just checking to see if the number is not fake, and she said, LOL, no, it's real, and I said, okay, we'll put my number down, and I asked her the very, like, 2 days later, like, what you doing? And I didn't get a response, so I just didn't text back after that, or... like another girl, I'll be like, hey, this is Jamar. Hope you're having a great day. And I'll be like, what's your schedule like? And I usually will text back one time after that, and they don't respond. I'll just be like, okay, well, I guess they're just not interested. Because I just don't want to be texting up the phone like so many times.
All right, so let me stop you right there. One thing you need to, I would say that you definitely should stop doing is. Because you said the first text you told her, you texted her and said, I'm just checking to see if the number's real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't do that type of shit ever again. And what I mean is, don't do anything that makes it seem as if, because I'll say it this way. Your actions, just like I was talking about actions this whole show with women, your actions as a man tells women information about you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you say to a girl, I'm checking to see if this number's real, what do you think that makes her think?
I don't really get a lot of numbers.
Right, or it makes her think that women are giving you, like, why would a woman give him a fake number? That's what she's going to think. You see what I'm saying? It shows that girls are giving you fake numbers. You see what I'm saying? So from the jump, she's like, okay, this guy, he's not really the high value dude that I'm trying to get with. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You got to cut that out. You know what I mean? Off the bat. And even in your second text, you said something like, what did you say to her? You said, "Oh, I guess you don't want to see me," or something like that.
No, I said no. I put, hey, how's it going? This is Jamar, and I said, I hope you're having a great day today. I put like in one paragraph. I didn't put like a whole bunch of lines down. I was like, I hope you're having a great day, and I said, what did your schedule looking like? And I think I texted like 2 days later. 2 or 3 days later, I was like, hey, how's it going? And then I had stopped right there,
So you sent her a text, and then she didn't respond. And you sent her another text.
Yeah, and then after that, I was just like, I usually do it like this. I usually tell myself 2 is the limit. Don't go above 2. Unless like you're just playing around. Like I set like a LOL, like a smiley face. And then I put like a number. Like usually I don't go over 2. I'll put like 2 down if they don't respond. I'll be like, okay, I guess I just gotta wait on them then.
See, again, a lot of this. See, and this is what I'm gonna tell you, and this is gonna help out a lot of guys too. And this is, see, this is why it's very important, man, to really study the game and also immerse yourself in the situation. And I'm glad I asked you these questions because it gives me more insight as to what's going on. So, right, when you text the chick, right? Like when you say to her, you hit her up and you were like, hey, what's up? How's the day going? When are you free and all that other stuff, right? If she doesn't respond to you, right, you leave that alone. You understand what I'm saying? Like you do not text her again. It's like ever. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you get a girl's number, you say, and I'm glad that you are at least trying to. It seemed like you're trying to set something up because you're asking her, "Hey, when are you free?" You feel what I'm saying? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she didn't respond to you, right?
Yeah, no, she didn't.
Right. And then you texted her again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You don't need to do any of that. If you send that shit, right? After that, if she doesn't respond to you, you do not respond to her at all. You just keep it moving. Now, the reason why I'm saying you don't respond to her is because also what you have to understand in the game is part of what is energy. Part of what makes it harder for you to make things happen with other girls is because of what you did with the last girl. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is that if the last girl you're saying, oh well, I guess you don't want to talk to me anymore, or the last girl you said, hey, I'm just checking to make sure it's not a fake number. What you're doing is you're reinforcing your insecurity. You understand what I'm saying? To yourself. So all you're doing is it's like you're like let's say like we had like some food and this food is called insecurity. You just keep eating this insecurity food. Every time you do that shit, you're feeding yourself more insecurity. Every time you tell her, hey, so I'm just checking to see this phone number is real, you're feeding yourself insecurity because you're telling your subconscious that, oh, well, women may be giving me fake numbers because they don't like me. You understand? When you tell that girl, hey, it seems like you're not interested, so I'm just not going to call, whatever, you're telling your subconscious women aren't interested in me. You see what I'm saying? So what you need to do is you need to eliminate those behaviors. So when you get the girl's number, you text her, hey, what's good? It was good meeting you the other day. When are you free so we can get together? She don't respond, she's done. You don't respond to her, she's out of there. You don't even think about her or anything. Because not responding, what it's telling yourself is now you're eating confidence food. You're saying, a chick don't respond to me, I ain't fucking with her because I'm too valuable to waste my time on a chick who's gonna act like that. And if she don't see the value, that's on her, right? So what I'm saying is that the next time you talk to another girl, what you're doing is that you're coming at her with more confident energy. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is how you act with these women, it's going to reinforce how you feel about yourself. Oop, I'm up there knocking shit down. So they reinforce how you feel about yourself, right? Because all your actions are dictating certain things about you. This is why I be telling dudes not to like sit there and lie to chicks to get pussy, because every time you lie, you're reinforcing your insecurity. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When you get these girls' numbers, don't say or do anything that is and this will take practice, but don't say or do anything that is basically directly or indirectly putting you down. You understand what I'm saying? Because by saying to the girl, hey, I was just checking to see, make sure the number is real, you're indirectly putting yourself down. You're saying, well, women usually may give me fake numbers, so I'm checking to see if it's real. You see what I'm saying? If you text a girl and say, well, I guess you're not interested, so you're indirectly putting yourself down because you're basically saying, oh, well, women don't like me. This is why you're not texting me back, and I'm just expressing that, and I really would like for you to text. Don't do none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? So you have to always stay on that side of, I meet the chick, I see what's good with it. If she's gonna fuck with me, cool. If she's not gonna fuck with me, cool. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, going to, I'm not gonna basically, get myself in that situation to where I'm doing this extra shit or letting my insecurities out there on that table. Because what you want to do is you want to practice interacting with women this way to build yourself up. So anytime a chick don't respond to you, we're done. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if she does hit you back later on randomly, then you can decide on whether or not you want to deal with her in whatever way. But you still have to maintain your, it's almost like you're maintaining your integrity and your dignity. You're like, I'm not going to be dealing with women who's going to respond to me or treat me this way. And this is why I was saying with the medium, high, and low interest. Those women are showing either medium or low interest. You feel what I'm saying? They weren't showing a high interest woman would respond to your text. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, part of what is making the women not have high interest in you comes from how you're coming at the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because as soon as you text a girl, hey, I was checking to see to make sure the phone number was real, her interest level decreases. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as you do that, interest level decreases. There's a lot of shit. I'm gonna have to do a whole program on that. I might do a Bad Boy membership program on that of things you're doing to decrease a woman's attraction for you. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that it's very important to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so
But
just...
I appreciate you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Just go out there, talk to more women, and you know, be a little bit more confident in your interactions, and keep practicing, because you'll get better and better at it, and the shit will go, you know, the way you need it to go. All right?
All right.
All right, bro.
Take care, Locario.
All right, mahalo. Peace. Yeah, man. You guys can't be let me write that down before I forget. Hold on, because that's some real shit. Dudes need to really understand that. Hold on. Starting to forget. What's poppin'? What's going on?
Alright, Mr. Locario. Benny, how you doing?
Hold on. I can't hear you. Go say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I get you now. What's poppin'?
Yeah, it's Benny. We spoke before. I'm calling from UK. I've got a YouTube channel as well. I think I told you my channel before.
Alright, what's the channel again?
So this time, I'll say it more slowly. It's Benny, so B-E-N-E, so Benny, and then Confidence, so Benny.
Oh, Danny Confidence?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna subscribe to you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Danny Confidence. Alright, so what's poppin' with you though?
Yeah, basically, I started to move cities because I got sick of. I've been doing small town game for a few years, basically in Brighton, which is near London, and I encountered many problems, and I wanted to move to a bigger city. So I'm moving to London in a week. I started working in London, and also, you know, I want to shoot more YouTube videos in London, and there's just opportunity in London. And basically, I've been working the last month so much, I haven't had time to deal with girls really, because I've been commuting on the train. But now I found a flat in London. But I was seeing this chick, Filipino girl. Can you hear me?
Hello, you still there?
Hello?
You still there? You cut out a little bit. So you say you're seeing a Filipino chick, and what happened?
I've seen this girl, and she was 18, and I banged her the first time. She's honest, it was amazing. She's 18, and the first time I actually did something. I did anal. I've never done that with a girl before, so I felt like, wow, this is.
Right.
I felt like this is amazing. You know, this is really good. And the first time, then the second time we met, she was on her period, which wasn't very nice. Wasn't the best, you know. And then, so I met her twice basically. The second time, there was no drinks. She just got the bus straight to my house. And then the third time we arranged to meet, and there was a bit of a gap between us meeting. She had her friend around for 9 days. Like, she seemed so high interest. I thought, yeah, I've definitely got this girl, you know. And then basically what happens is I arranged to meet her maybe too many days in advance, like 5 days in advance. Thought she's high interest, and then on the day, maybe I didn't confirm the date. I told her I was on the train. I said, meet me at 5 at the station. She goes, oh, I completely forgot. I can't make it today. And she didn't give me any alternative time. And then my friend said, oh, you should try and make her jealous, because so I put an Instagram. I said to her, oh, no worries, follow me on Instagram. And then I tried to post a story of me with a picture of me around my arm around another girl to try and make her jealous. And she didn't give me any alternative time. So I don't know. I was kind of overthinking her, because she was a really hot girl, and I thought, how could she be so high interest? And then the third time she flakes on me. I don't know. Like, it's really confusing. Because she didn't give me an alternative time. She just flaked. She said, oh, I completely forgot.
Right. And so, what did you say happened again when you say you sent her a picture with you and another girl?
No, I basically replied to her text just saying, I said no worries. Then I said follow me on Instagram. And what I did is I tried to make a story of me on the Instagram story. I tried to get her to follow me deliberately so she could see the story with me with another girl to try and make her jealous, and that she unfollowed me.
So you're asking why? How does a chick have high interest and then all of a sudden not wanting to fuck with you or whatever?
Yeah, I don't understand that. I did all this stuff. The
Right.
sex was great. We met on 2 different occasions, and then the third time just flaked and gave me no alternative time. So I thought I was sitting at home and I felt a bit like, I've been working so much. I'm moving to London in a week, but I felt a bit frustrated because I thought,
well, the thing is, the thing is too. What people gotta understand is that women also lose interest too. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like the interest is like automatically gonna stay high. You feel what I'm saying? Circumstances cause her to lose interest. She could have been fucking with another dude that's making her lose interest. She could have had sex with you and for some reason wasn't really into the sex as much, the second time or whatever. I was like, I'm not really feeling it. You understand what I'm saying? Or just any other emotional lady moments that made her feel like she wants to do some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So you just gotta, enjoy the moment and then keep that shit pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like, when you said when you're in times, for example, when you're not, I've been focusing on business recently, but when I move to London, I'll have way more abundance, because obviously living in a small town, it's very shit for game. London is like epic, it's a bit like New York, you just got so much abundance, but basically sitting in my house, I had the free house, I was thinking, I could just send her a text, but I thought that would look a bit needy, because basically, she didn't.
So wait, you in love with this chick? You in love with this girl? You feeling the feelings? Like, what's going on? Like why are you so concerned?
I think I've just because I haven't been going on dates recently. I think my mind's been replaying her and also this other girl I went on a date with. I just don't think I've been. I don't know. I just thought my mate said, you could send her a message to. But yeah, I just thought that looks needy, so I just left it because she didn't give me an alternative time.
Yeah, man, so, bro. Sometimes you gotta charge some of these girls to the game, man. It's a wrap. Like she's, you know what I'm saying? She's like, she's done. You know what I mean? Like that's what happens. Sometimes the chicks also just want to have a good time for the moment, and then they good. You know what I'm saying? So she has that high interest in you while y'all fucking around, and now she's like, all right, I'm good, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, accept that that's part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, just sort of charge it to the game.
Yeah, that's it, man. You can't really do nothing about that. It is what it is, and and the reason don't even really matter. It just she's not trying to do it anymore. I've been with so many chicks like that where I was like, damn, she's bad. We smashed, and then it just falls off, and I'm just like, okay, well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's all you can do. You just got to keep the shit pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you don't want to start messaging a girl who's not offering any alternative.
Right, exactly. If she's not showing no interest, then you keep it moving. That's the thing. See, a woman could have high interest in you at that moment. This is what I was saying. I'm talking about the moments. Like at the moment she had high interest. Now she's showing. It looks like she's showing low interest. You feel what I'm saying? So. She went from high interest to low interest real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks. And, I was just going to ask you, I think, I had one other question, which was, I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. But basically, how do you prevent girls sort of, no, I was going to say, say you go and you get her number and she just stops replying randomly, so you get her number off the street. Do you think if she doesn't reply to your text or whatever, at any point, say a girl stops replying to your message, should you just wait for her to hit you back up, or do you try again? Like, if a girl doesn't reply to your text, any chick, would you bother messaging them in a few days, or because sometimes girls forget or would just move on to the next girl?
No, they don't forget. Look, if you send it, first of all, the messages you should be sending to chicks should be about y'all getting together. Anything else besides that is just a waste of time. You understand what I'm saying? So if you hit up a chick and you like, yo, what's good? When you free, and she don't respond, then you keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? It should always be a back and forth. Like if you text a girl and she doesn't reply, there should be no reason why you texting her again, ever. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so no double texting.
Don't double texting ever. Period. You feel what I'm saying?
I quite like your game because what I really like your game made me change my mindset, because I used to listen to all this goofy PUA shit where they were teaching you to just keep sending a message, another message, kind of wasting your time with, as you said, low interest.
Well, that's the thing, because this is the thing.
You
can still, because this is the thing. You can still get a girl by, let's say, for example, you text the girl, she doesn't respond, and you wait like a week, maybe 2 weeks or whatever, you hit her up again, and you may catch her on a day where she's like, oh yeah, let's hang out or whatever, and all that other shit. You can still make that happen, but understand that her interest is still medium. You understand? To low. You feel what I mean? So what I'm saying is those girls are always going to be iffy chicks in most cases, when you could have just saved your time, forget about her, and then save up your energy and time to talk to more women who would be of high interest. Because you got to understand something. Waiting to hit a chick back who hasn't responded to you still takes up energy. You see what I'm saying? So like if I text a girl and she don't hit me back, and I say, okay, I'm gonna wait a week to text her. That whole week you waited to text her, that's still energy you're giving the woman. You understand what I'm saying? This is why you gotta cut them off. You gotta cut them off in your mind, cut them off like we're done. You understand? Even if you gotta delete the number. You understand what I'm saying? So that you can move on energy-wise to something else. You see what I mean?
Do you think you should delete phone numbers? Because I used to delete them, and some people think deleting numbers is a bit reactive. Or do you even bother having girls' numbers in your phone who are?
No, the thing is, I'll delete a number if the girl, like, let's say for example, I remember I was supposed to meet up with this chick, right, off of Tinder, and she hit me up with the number. And so she gave me I hit her with my number. I said, text me text me on my phone. So she texts me, she says, hey, this is so-and-so. I said, cool. Let's meet up tonight at 8:00. She said, cool, right? So then she hit me up around like 6, talking about, hey, can we do a rain check, right? I just deleted her number. I didn't even respond. I just deleted it right there, right? And so, exactly, sir, like, out of sight, out of mind. So I just deleted the shit. Then what happened was, I think it was maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks later, she texts me and she says, hey, what's up? I'm in the city. What are you doing today? And so I was like, who's this? Because I didn't have her fucking number in there. So I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And then so she was like, oh, it's so-and-so. Yeah. And I'm like, who? I said, send me a picture. So she sent me a picture. I'm like, oh, this the chick from before. You feel me? So imagine, I deleted her number, and now she's responding to me, trying to get in contact with me, and I'm telling her, who's this, and send me a picture because I don't remember you. How do you think that makes her feel, you know what I'm saying, when she's trying to get back at me, versus if I'm just like all happy to hear from her and be like, oh, hey, what's up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've already moved on. I just
heard another coach say that it's like if you delete the number and they do hit you up and you're like, who is this, it makes it look like your butt hurt because, I don't know, that's what he said. If you delete the number, it makes it look like you were angry or something.
We said it again?
He says if you delete the number and they do hit you back up, then if you say, who is this, it makes it look like you were a bit butthurt because you don't know who they are.
Why would it look like I'm butthurt if I don't know who you are because I deleted your number? Because you serve no purpose to me. You feel what I'm saying? If you serve no purpose to me, why do I have your number in my phone? You see what I'm saying? So when you do respond, of course I'm gonna say who's this because I don't know who you are. I don't care how it looks. I don't know who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm already moved on. So who the fuck cares how it looks to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just telling you that it's going to look a certain way because you're natural. Because this is what most guys will do. They'll say, "Oh, pretend this or do this," but no, you actually don't know who the fuck she is because you deleted her number. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing is that why would I keep your number in there if you serve me no purpose? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. So you're saying if these low interest chicks, there's no point having their number, just delete them, right?
Right, exactly. Because the thing is that, you know, Alex in the chat, you said, I don't delete the number. The girl may hit you back. So what? Let her hit you back. Be like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And it sounds so goofy, like to say, oh, you're gonna look butthurt to the chick. First of all, I hate when dudes say you're gonna look this way to the girl and look that way to the girl in the sense of like you're scared about how you're gonna look. Fuck how you look to the chick. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how she views me. I don't give a fuck. I set up a date with you. You flaked on that first date. We're done. Because the thing is, I was never going to call you or text you again anyway. You see what I'm saying? I was never going to call you or text you again anyway. You're reaching out to me. You see what I'm saying? You're reaching out to me now. So I'm like, who the fuck is this? You feel what I mean? So I don't give a fuck what you think about, you know what I'm saying? You're reaching out to me because I was never going to reach out to you. You see what I mean? So we're good. So what the fuck I need to keep your number in my phone for so that when you hit me up, I don't look butthurt? Nigga, what? You understand what I'm saying? How it look with me even responding to you knowing who you are after you done fucking flaked on me. You feel what I'm saying? Like how it looked like, okay, we were supposed to get together, right? Let's say her name is Stephanie. Me and Stephanie are supposed to get together. She flaked. Then out of the blue, she hits me up. And then I'm like, hey, Stephanie, how are you? The fuck you talking? Like, what? Why would I even be welcoming to you like that? I'm like, yo, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I deleted your number. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Hey, what's up?
It's popping.
It's Jakey from London.
All right, what's going on?
What's up, man? I've got a couple things to talk to you about.
What's going on?
So over the past 2 weeks, I've just been dating this one girl. And she's been extremely submissive. I went on a date with her, and we went to like 2 bars and stuff. We started kissing and things like that, and it was all good. Then that following week, I think I fucked her. We fucked and stuff. Like she was really, really submissive, and then I stayed the following week. I ended up staying at her place for like 3 days, for the whole weekend. And then I saw her again 2 days ago, and we were fucking and stuff, and we fucked her over 20 times. I was out of a job for a bit, and I didn't have no money. And basically, I told her to buy me stuff, buy me, take me out to restaurants and stuff. And she's been paying for everything. So I'm just wondering, is this the type of is this the major type of cooperation that a guy who wants a submissive girl should be looking for?
So you're saying that you've been smashing this chick, and now she's she's paying for shit and she's being cooperative and all that other stuff?
Yeah, like she baked me. So the first time I saw her, she baked me cakes. Biscuits. Like these biscuits, she baked them. She ordered me food. She, if I tell her to suck my dick, she sucks my dick. Things like that. Like she does it straight away. She's being extremely cooperative, and so I was just thinking to myself, should I charge her? Should I keep getting to know her? You know what I mean?
Why would you want to charge her though? Why would you want to charge her for?
I don't know. Like she has a high sex drive. I have a high sex drive. the reason why I thought of charging her, because when I first uh when I had sex with her, I don't know, I felt kind of weird. I felt kind of weird. I had a weird energy imbalance. But now I'm really into her and I really like her, and I don't want to get rid of her, and
So what are you?
told
So
her
what are you
that.
saying though? Because now you're saying you like her. So what are you talking about? You saying you want to charge her, but then you saying you like her. You confusing me. Like what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I want to like keep getting to know her and stuff, but I told her that I only get into a relationship with her if I get to know you for a while, maybe like 8 months or more than a year. You know what I mean? I told her I have to date each other for a while first, and then eventually, like if we're still dating, I might get into a relationship with you. I said that to her. I said I'm not gonna get into a relationship with you straight away. I want to date you first, and she's fine with that.
Okay, so then what's the problem then? What's your issue? You sound like you ain't got no problem.
My issue is that should I? Do you think I should keep it going with her? What do you think?
Yeah, you keep it going. Keep it going. She sound like a cool chick. Keep the shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even see what the issue is.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it going. Yeah, I think things are good. You know what I mean? Things are good with me and the girl. I'm gonna keep it going. I think it's because recently I've been dealing with a few girls. I've called you out a couple of times, and I've explained to you about some girls I've dealt with, and they've been extremely uncooperative and not submissive. So
right. So see, what happened is you finally got a chick who's cooperating, and you don't even know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the situation. You feel what I'm saying? And just keep doing what you do.
Yeah, and one thing with this girl, I explained to her that I only want girls who are submissive. I said that to her many, many times, reiterated it, and like, there's been times where, like, we'll be walking and we'll be joking around, and she would say something to me like, "Oh, shut up." And I'll say to her, "What do you mean, shut up? Are you being like rude to me?" She's like, "No, I'm just like joking around." So like she doesn't want to like upset me. You know what I mean? She's submissive to the point where she doesn't want she fears that if I leave her, she doesn't want that. You know what I mean? She wants me to be around all the time.
Right.
She wants me to like her. So she doesn't want me to go off of her, basically. So she always does stuff to impress me. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking for in a girl. And I think guys that are cool enough should go for that as well. Because I think
I agree. Well, you got a good situation going on. Just keep that shit going, and you know what I'm saying, and keep her on the team. And then, just keep making it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right, bro.
And, all right, man. All right, it's good talking to you, man.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace.
All right, take care.
See, these niggas winning. He just got to keep that shit going. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yeah, it's Locario.
Yeah, this me.
Is it Locario?
Yep, this me. Who's this?
Okay, are you live or is it already? Because I'm trying to ask a question.
You asking, am I live? No, I'm not live. It's just me and you on the phone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were live because I was watching that it says live, so that's why.
Yes, I am live. We're live right now. What's good with you?
Okay, got you. Let me turn up the volume.
Yeah, turn down the volume, bro.
Hi, man. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. What's going on, man? What's the deal?
Not much. I'm calling from Florida, man.
All right. So what's good with you?
Not much. I have I have two questions. What do you think? I was on vacation and I met a few girls, but I met most of them, about maybe 9 total. Because I went almost 2 weeks vacation, so in one of the 9, I think I slept with most of them. So what happened is some of them after I left the country, some of them were trying to hit me up, and they still try to hit me up. Like, I don't call them, they keep complaining, but I don't respond because I don't want to develop no attachment with them. So what do you think I should do in that case? Because, I know I was on vacation, I was pretty much having fun, and they, some come pick me up and we go out, we go back to the hotel, and we just chill. And but now it's like some of them think when they met me that was I'm a great man, and they glad they met me and stuff. So now.
Wait, so where'd you go on vacation to?
What you say?
I said, where'd you go on vacation to? Where were you at?
It was in South America.
Okay, and so were you fucking with the prostitutes? Like, who were these chicks you was fucking?
No, they're not prostitutes. They real women.
Okay.
That I met.
Are you sure though? Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. They're not prostitutes.
Okay, so you got back here and now they texting you and saying what?
They miss me. They want to talk to me, so why I don't respond? And they think it would be something real, something like that. And now they're worried that I'm not interested in them. So they text from time to time. So and I just don't respond because I don't want to get no attachment. So what you think I should do?
Yeah, just tell them, hey, I'll holler at you when I get back there. That's it. That's all you need to do. Because what it could be, it sounds like it could be some chicks who's trying to get you to wife them up. You understand what I'm saying? So that you could give them some money. Were you spending money on them? Like a lot of money on them?
No, I didn't spend money on them. No.
Okay.
If I go on a date, I just
right. But you weren't like
dates and stuff.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like and so that's what I'm saying. There could be chicks that's just trying to get at you on some like save me type of shit because they're like, well, you're American or whatever. You got money, so they trying to get you to get attached to them so they can get some paper out of you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's maybe the case.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So just just ignore them. Be like, look, or just tell them, hey, listen, I'll holler at you if I go back to South America. You have a good day and peace out, and that's it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I don't respond, but I still get they still text. But
right.
Yeah, I just resolve it that way.
Right.
So my other question is, it's another girl that I knew her for like 7 years.
Uh-huh.
But me and her, we never really get into nothing because sometimes she always acting weird. Like she doesn't want, if I invite her, to come to see me, she always acting up. She's been doing that for 7 years. But sometimes she just invite me out. The last time she invited me out, and we went to the movie and stuff like that. And that was it. But before that, she was coming to my house. We were supposed to go out. Then I invite her in, and then I'm getting ready. But she keep watching me. She said, "Well, let's go," and stuff like that. And then she left. We did not even go out. Like she been acting rude. But okay, I stopped talking to her because she been acting rude because we were supposed to go out, and she left because she think she was watching me. So now I stopped talking to her, and she hollered at me. Maybe 1 year later. And I still talk to her. So now she invite me out. I say, what you want to do? You want to go bowling and stuff? I say, oh, sure. But the bowling alley is on my side of town. So she says, you want to come to you want me to come to your house? I say, yes, sure. So I get ready. So when she comes, she park, and I say, I invite her in, just because I'm getting ready. And she look at my place because I renovate my place and I moved to a different room that's way bigger, and I have a new bathroom. Everything is way more beautiful than my other spot in the house.
Right.
And she come to visit. She say, "Oh wow, that's so beautiful. I love your bathroom. I love your room. Everything is so nice and stuff like that." So after she look at my bathroom, she went to sit down. Now she keep complaining. "Oh, let's go. You make me come all the way here, and then now you're not even ready and stuff like that." So I was ready maybe to have a nice conversation with her, not like we're going to sleep or anything, because it was not what I was calling her for.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Does this chick? Hold on. Did you had sex with this girl, right?
I never did. Never did because she was acting funny.
So wait, you never had sex with this woman?
What you say?
So you never had sex with this woman?
Never.
Oh my!
It's not my fault. It's it's not because I don't want to. She always acting weird.
It is your fault. It is your fault. What are you talking about?
No, but you don't know, man. When I invite her,
Wait, hold on. Why are you still dealing with her? You said you how long you known this girl for? How long you known her for?
I know it's weird. I know her for 7 years.
You know her for 7 years? Hold on, wait. You known her for 7 years, my nigga, and you never hit it?
No, the thing is, it's on and off. What happened is...
How is it on and off?
Sometimes she hit me up. Like for a year, I always stop talking to her because I think she's wasting my time. Because if I invite her home, to my house, she's like, oh, I don't come to people's house. She always acting weird. And she's really real about that.
Wait,
and
so this woman, hold on. How many times she been to your house?
Maybe 3 times.
Wait, this woman been in your house 3 times and you ain't hit it?
But she always in a rush. She doesn't want to stay. She always want to leave.
And wait, and so have you taken this woman out on dates?
We went to the movie a few times.
A few times?
And what happened is I take her to the movie one day. She hit me up, and then it was her birthday. We went out to the movie, right? After the movie, so now she went home. The next day, I invite her to meet her to come to my house. Mm-hmm. She getting, oh no, you always invite me to your house and stuff like that. And I told you I don't go to people's house. She was real, so I left her alone for a very long time. She hit me up again. So that time, I say, when she came to my house, I say, you know what? The last time you were very rude to me, you walk away when I was getting ready. I say, if you do that again, I'm not gonna waste my time with you. I will never talk to her again. I tell her straight up because I was getting ready. She was like acting weird, and she said, okay, that's fine, and she walked away. And then I just block her, so I just think it was just a waste of time. So do you think by blocking her, that could be, she can think it's because I'm mad for her behavior?
Wait, you're asking the wrong questions. You have to. Oh my goodness, bruh. So you don't realize you're in the friend zone?
I did not realize it. She always showed me she's interested and stuff like that.
How?
You know
Wait, how is she showing you she's interested?
Yeah, because she came to, when she came, after that I'm realizing, I said, maybe this girl, put me in a friend zone, because I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? For her to keep acting weird every single time, I said, this time, if you do that, I'm never going to talk to you again. Mm-hmm. And that's not exactly that I do.
Right, but you're still hanging out with her, though.
No, not anymore.
Oh, my goodness.
So
basically...
I always leave her alone, though. I always left her alone. I left her alone for a year past, and she just called me.
Right, and then what did you do when she called you?
I'm trying to be nice. I say, well, hey,
why?
How are you? I talk to her.
Why? Why are you talking to her? You just said you wasn't going to talk to her anymore. Why are you talking to her?
No, that was before. That was before. This last time, I just blocked her. So now she won't be able to call me anymore.
Okay, so if she calls you again, what you gonna do? If she emails you, if she hits you up on Facebook, what you gonna do?
I will not respond because I think I've been wasting my time with her.
You have been wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Like you were in the friend zone the whole time. You know what I'm saying? 7 years, bruh. You were dealing with this girl for 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years. It's not like I was focused on her, just her. It's because she was one of my friends. She was
no, but this is what I'm saying. When you took her out, when y'all went to the movies, did you pay or did she pay, or y'all both paid?
I did pay.
You paid all the times y'all went out.
Yeah, I did pay. Yes.
Every time y'all went out, you paid.
I think one time she was paying because one day we went to Universal and stuff like that. She did pay for the movie. The last movie that we went, she did pay. She said, "Oh, today is Tuesday. There's some special and stuff like that. You want to go to the movie and stuff like that?" I said, "Okay, no problem." I was free that day, so she did pay for that.
Oh
You see what
my
I mean?
Jesus.
But
Bruh, just understand that this girl used you. She had you in the friend zone. She used you up for your attention, and she was never going to have sex with you. Because if you've known this woman for 7 years, she's been over your house 3 times. Y'all went out multiple times, and did y'all even kiss?
no, the last time.
Wait, hold on. You breaking up? Don't break up now. I get it. Did y'all kiss?
The last time.
No. Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you kiss this woman? Huh? Why you? Wait, hold on. Why your phone breaking up? Hold on. Why? Your phone is. I'm hearing static. I need to hear you clearly. Did you and her kiss? Yes or no?
Yeah, we kissed in the car and stuff like that.
Okay.
The last time when I was taking her home, I parked and we start kissing and I touch her. And we try making out. But
Okay.
I said that it was 1 o'clock and then she gotta go. And then the last time that's when she did what she did. So I was like, okay, I think I'm just done.
Bruh, just take that L, bro. Just understand it's over. It ain't, she had you in the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? And you allowed her to do what she did. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just understand that.
Yeah.
You allowed her to do that. Because you're saying she was acting weird. The first time she was acting weird, why would you keep seeing her again? You understand what I'm saying?
Me, I'm always try to leave her alone, but I'm telling you, she's the one calling you. I'm telling you, sometimes 1 year passed, I just left her alone because it's like I'm giving free attention, and now she called me. Hey, what's been going on with you and stuff like that.
Of course she's going to call you because she needs someone to spend time with her and take her out and all that other shit.
Yeah, I never realized that. For me, sometimes I say, okay.
And how many dates you took her out to?
We've been maybe about 3 dates. 3 dates. Only 3 dates.
3 dates? Okay.
You know?
Y'all went on 3 dates.
Yeah.
And so the whole 7 years you knew her, y'all went on 3 dates.
Only 3 dates because it's on and off. Sometimes it's for a long time. I don't talk, and sometimes she just hit me up. Out of the blue. Out of the blue.
Man, bro, are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No.
Bro, you need to.
I can check that out.
You need to get on the membership ASAP. I'm telling you, this is crazy, bro. You should not be dealing with no chick you knew for 7 years. Y'all went out on 3 dates. She came to your house 3 times. They saying in the chat you lying. They saying that you saw her more than that. They said that you went on more than 3 dates. That's what they saying in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What happened? It's not like I told you. It's not somebody I keep paying attention or keep focus on.
Say
and
that again?
That happened before. There's people. The thing is, I never delete their phone number because there's one girl I remember years ago. We used to chat, and we never met. That's just somebody else.
Right.
And then it's take like 5, 6, or 7 years in order. It's not. I don't focus on her. Out of the blue, one day I sent her a text. She responded. We talk. Now we met. Ever since we've been sleeping. We do things with her. But sometimes I just don't care. I just don't pay attention.
And wait, hold on. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38. Okay, man. I'm telling you, bruh. Don't ever take these women out on multiple dates and all that other extra shit if y'all ain't fucking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta get to the sex. If the sex, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about with the topic of the show. I was saying you gotta watch her actions. Her actions was telling you that she has low interest in you. You understand what I'm saying? Her actions was telling you that. Every time she came to your house and y'all didn't have sex, that's her showing that she has low interest in you. You feel what I'm saying? So she basically used you for time and attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't I don't really like doing that, like giving people free time or attention. Sometimes I turn a lot of different people down. When I think, they're using me, sometimes I say, well, not her, but other people. Because sometimes people might think I'm nice. I mean, nice guy and nice guy. I don't think I'm not that nice. I am. I'm not that nice, but I know sometimes some women try to get attention, but when you try to get at them, and then the story change, they flake or whatever. But when I'm in that situation, I just
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I think I'm not that nice. I'm nice, but not that nice.
You're,
You see what I'm saying?
you got you got that nice guy thing going on though. You know what I'm saying? Because look, all I'm saying is, bruh, don't just next time, just get to that sex. If she ain't trying to have no sex, you just keep it moving, man. Don't make it more complicated than that. You understand? If she's acting weird, just kick it to the curb. Like, don't linger on. Don't take her out on all these extra. Don't do none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, bro?
I won't do that no more.
All right, man. I appreciate the call, my dude. And check out that Bad Boy membership, man. You need to get on that, all right?
I'm going to check on that.
All right,
Thank you, man.
badboymembership.com. All right, I'm holla.
Bye.
All right, peace. Later. Man, that shit crazy. Let me take a few more and then I gotta head up out of here. Hold on. Yeah, what's going on?
Locario was good.
What's poppin'? What's going on? Who this?
Chilling, bro. It's Big Stain, man.
Alright, what's going on, bro?
Chilling, man. I just had I wanted to know your opinions on the situation. So yeah, this is chick. I met her, let's say, like a couple weeks ago, whatever. So met her in the club, whatever, and let's say it was a Saturday. That Wednesday we chilled, we hung out, and you know what I mean. So long story short, whatever, we made out, and I was trying to do more, but she's like, yo, chill, whatever, trying to play that good girl role. So she went away for like a couple, like it was like 2 weeks with like with the family that she's staying with. It's not a real family, but whatever. So she went away, and I was hitting her up, whatever. And, sometimes she'd be like, yo, I got service here. I'm gonna hit you when I get back. And she hit me when she got back, and we hung out. She came through, she gave me head or whatever. She didn't want to let me smash. And then, oh yeah, bring her. I don't want to go all over the place, but when I did meet her, I met her with her friend, and her friend, because the spot I go to, the club, I tried to holler at the friend before.
Right.
So the friend's already like, no, don't talk to him. Try to talk to me. Try to talk to all these girls in here, and whatever. And but my voice was messing with her friend. But anyway, so like after that day, she gave me head. We hung out in the club again. But like this is the second time I met her in the club.
Right.
That time we made out. That weekend before she left, we hung out again. But like when she be in the club, she with the friends, she be acting like weird. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, so after she gave me head or whatever, like we be talking, and like it's like 2 times she left me on red or whatever. So I'm like, yo, should I charge this chick? But like sometimes, like she'll cooperate. Like she even paid for her Uber to meet me halfway, and like she cool or whatever. And like you were trying to play that good girl role. Something happened, but I don't know if I should charge it because she leaving me on red, or like what? Like what do you think I should do?
I mean, the thing is, you can just demote her. You know what I'm saying? Just basically be like, just don't give her as much attention as you were. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of hit her up or holler at her or interact with her whenever you're bored or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the thing is, the thing is this, is that you could charge the chicks whenever, you know what I'm saying? But if you in a situation where, like, you still want to fuck around with a chick and she hasn't necessarily done anything that crazy disrespectful, you feel what I'm saying? Then you can just demote her. Now, if she does some disrespectful shit, then it's like, okay, I gotta charge you. But if it's not, because like what you said you texted her and then she just looked at it and didn't respond.
Nah, here's what happened. So whatever, it was a Saturday last time I seen her. So I texted her that Sunday. She was like, oh, what time did you leave the club? Because she was acting funny with her friend or whatever. So whatever, I did my thing. we talking, and I prolonged the conversation to Monday. That Monday, we stopped texting. Like, we'll talk, we'll stop texting. Then I hit her up. I think I took 3 days. I hit her up Friday, and then she stopped texting. And then that Saturday, she was like, "Oh, sorry, I was busy." Like, she was moving to another town or something like that too. So, but basically, it's been like I think this Saturday, Sunday makes 2 weeks. Like, I haven't hit her back since like she left me on red. Like, we'll talk, and then she leave me on red. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, like, why are you talking to her so much? Like,
nah, cause I'm trying to fuck now, bro. I got head. I'm trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, but you ain't gotta talk to. See, cause I thought you meant you hit her up to try to set something up, and then she didn't respond. You know what I'm saying? And then you tried to hit her up again, and then she, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you were saying like that, where you hit her up, she didn't respond, and then y'all probably like talked a little bit, and then you hit her up again just to set something up, and she just kind of like left it on some whatever type of shit. Now, overall, that to me, that I would charge a chick like that. You know, I would charge a chick who left me on red twice. You know what I'm saying? Like that anyway. But now hearing that you're texting her the whole time, a chick will leave you on red if you texting them so much. You understand what I'm saying? That's the issue. It's not really her leaving you on red because she ain't trying to, fuck with you. It's that you're doing way too much talking and interacting with the chick. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
You might have a point because I didn't like. I'm talking, but I ain't even say like, yo, let's hang out again. But
that's what I'm saying.
It's only been like 2 or 3 lines. Like, I was trying to butter up the conversation a little, but you might have a point.
That's what I'm saying. Don't even look. I'm trying to tell you guys, you do not need to fucking ever talk to a chick on the phone or text her like about nothing except for getting together. You see what I'm saying? See, the thing is, all of that stuff of you interacting with her is basically. Now she's like, well, I don't need to respond to him at this moment because he's going to hit me back later anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy it is. It's kind of like, okay, whatever. You understand? So there's really no, like, reason for her to respond to you at that point because you're constantly hitting her up. You're like, which you don't need to do. The only thing you need to hit her up and say, yo, when are you free? Let's get together this day, and that's that. And then once you get together with her, that's when you fuck. You like, listen, when are you free? I'm trying to, smash. What's good? That's it. That's all you need to do. Just tell her what you're trying to do and set up a time to do it. That's all you need to do. Cause what are you even saying to her in these texts?
I mean, I can literally look at the text, but that might be too much. But I just remember.
Nah, tell me. Go ahead.
Say that again?
Nah, you can tell me. Go ahead. Tell me what you were saying to her.
All right, give me like 10 seconds.
Tell me what's popping. Jedi James in the chat. Are you on the $20 Patreon? You have to be on the $20 Patreon to watch that video. That's probably why you're not seeing it. You got to be on the $20 Patreon because it's there. I don't know what you're talking about. But go ahead. What you saying?
Y'all niggas about to laugh at me.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so basically the day after that club, I was like, yeah, how your Sunday going? She's like, hey, I feel like shit. How about you? And I was just like, sometimes you just need to have fun. Nothing wrong with that. I hope your host mother's not driving you crazy. And she's like, oh, I had a blast last night. Yeah, she's acting better, whatever. What time did I leave? I'm like,
oh my god!
I'm like round 3.
Oh my god! I'm like falling asleep already. Oh my god! Why?
I can't go on them, but I get your point, bro. Like, I'm fucking. I don't know, man. I'm talking about some bullshit, really.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's all you got to do, bro. Is just set the time and the date, and y'all get together. That's it. Everything else is just, is not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
True. All right, bet. So would you charge her or just hit her up? You said hit her up next time just for the date time?
Yeah, just hit her up and set something up. Set something up. Be like, when are you free? Let's make something happen. And that's it.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing that too because she's new to the area, so like I'm pretty sure certain spots she like to go or whatever.
Right. So just do that. Just do that. You know what I'm saying?
I expect it.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
I'm holla.
Good luck.
Peace. All right. Jedi James, you said you're on the page. Look, I'm going to show you right now. I'm on Patreon on my phone. Right? Let me scroll up. This is the last one right here. Look. 5 ways you sabotage your success with women. It's on there right now. What are you talking about? Yo, what's poppin', bro?
Yo, man, what's going on?
Oh shit, is Miles Cunningham in the building? What's good, bro?
Chilling, man, but I'm over here like ready to fucking like I'm in the corner crying for these niggas, bro. Like, oh, it's not like the African kid that we were talking to earlier,
Right.
and then this nigga talking about, yo, how's your Sunday going?
Right.
Like, if nobody saw your video this week, please watch that video where you talking about how you feel like you're entitled to the best treatment.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
That shit is so fucking real because, yo, these dudes, it's just so obvious to me that these niggas think that this is how it's supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They think that this is how it's supposed to fucking be. That they're supposed to fucking want to be nice to these chicks, and these chicks act weird and disrespectful and string them along and use them for attention.
Right.
Like, yo,
it's crazy.
Like, I mean, where's the love for yourself? Like, where's the fucking, like, where's the precedence for yourself? Where's your fucking level of importance for your own time, for your own interest, for your own agenda?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like how, like, I know you trying to fuck a bitch or whatever, but when do you stop for a second and be like, nah, but this is not what I want? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
The shit is, oh my god, like, whew.
Exactly. Because you know what it is. You know what it is. A lot of these dudes, see, a lot of guys, because they think that they need to do extra shit with a woman in order to get a woman to be at the place where they want her to be. Meaning, a guy's like, I want to have sex with this girl, so let me talk to her on the phone more, let me take her out on more dates, let me spend more time with her, because that's what she seems like she wants in order to give me what I want, which is the sex. Which is not true. Right. You don't need to do that. Just find a chick who wants to fuck you just as much as you want to fuck her right now. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. And the thing is, you're going to have to put in some work, because most of the women that you meet, right? Let me give you guys some heavy game. Most of the women that you meet are going to be time wasters and are going to be manipulative. Most of them, right? And the reason why is because women are more selective than us. You understand? So women are always trying to select the best option they can get. So what happens is, when they can't get the best option, they will settle for a situation that they're in at the moment, right? Her settling, right, means that she's dealing with the guy who she has medium to low interest in. So therefore, because she's settling, she's never going to give you the full cooperation you're expecting to get, because she does not see you as that higher value guy she actually wants. So this is why you'll have a girl playing a whole bunch of games and stuff with you and being wishy-washy, because she doesn't really like you that much, or she's not sure what category she wants to put you in. And shout out to my dude Alan Roger Curry. I think he was talking about this other day, where he was saying that women will play games when they don't know what category they want to put you in. So for example, she may not know if she wants to sort of like use you as like a guy she wants to use for money, or just put you in the friend zone. So therefore, she may flirt with you because she's like, well, I'll flirt with them because maybe I want to kind of like use him for some money, so I'll act like I want to date him, or I'll act like I don't want to fuck him because I want to keep him as a friend. You see what I'm saying? So they're not sure where they want to put you yet, which creates the game plan. But if the girl actually is feeling you, if the girl actually wants you, she's going to make the shit easier. Like for example, remember, I don't want to say the chick's name, but the chick you dated a while back, I think she's Puerto Rican or whatever. Her name starts with an I. But when y'all first met, right? You know what I'm talking about. Where she wanted to get it popping. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
almost immediately with her slut ass.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
I love that bitch. So
Exactly.
She's one of the realest bitches I ever fucked with.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That's high interest. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Where they just make it super easy. Where I remember this one chick. One chick, I fucking met her at this spot. We talked for maybe like 20 minutes. We out the spot. We in the Uber. We at her house and we fucking. And I only knew this chick for like an hour. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So high interest. You see what I mean? But dudes think they got to do a whole bunch of extra backflips and nonsense in order to get women to like them. Mad fucking loud out here. Shit. Fucking Brooklyn, fucking fire trucks and shit is mad loud. Anyway. But yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
I don't know. Oh my God! Like the thing is, I think dudes out there need to like develop more of a fucking like entrepreneurial mind when it comes to fucking with bitches, man.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because okay, for example, it's like this. It's like I have a product, right?
Mm. Right.
This particular situation, fucking with women, I am the product.
Right.
Right. So if my product costs $10, right?
Mm.
I know that if I don't sell each product for $10, I'm not gonna make the money that I want to make, and I ain't gonna be able to feed my fucking kids and pay my goddamn bills, right?
Right.
If the bitch come up to you talking about, well, your product costs $10, but I'm only gonna give you $6, that's not your customer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you move on to the next fucking customer.
Mm-hmm.
Like you market your shit. You put up ads on Facebook, or you walk around the street with a sign, or you pass out your card at a networking party. It's all the same shit. You know what I'm saying? If I meet somebody and they like my product but they don't want to pay my price, then my product is not for you. And I'm gonna keep it moving till I find a nigga that want to pay. Till I find a person that want to pay my price.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can be vibing with a customer to the greatest extent of everything. But if they don't want to pay my price, it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You motherfuckers is trying to fit a fucking a square into a triangle, bro. Like,
right.
If the bitch ain't down to do what you want, leave that bitch alone. Like, I don't understand how these niggas is so drawn with this shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like these chicks is like, it happened to me this week. I met this fine bitch, and I already charged her, bro, because we had a nice conversation and everything. But the bitch was not down to do what I wanted her to do.
Right.
And on top of that, she was one of those bitches who knew she was fine, so she kept fucking, like shit testing me and fucking making me, like playing these fucking mind games and shit.
Right.
And as soon as I lost the first one, I was like, all right, I'm good. I have to charge this bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause she did some type of shit. I told her that when bitches piss me off, I kick them out my house.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh well, if you ever kick me out of your house, then just know that I'm never coming back to your house.
Right.
And I'm like, wait. How you mean? I'm saying you getting kicked out of my house is a result of your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Is a consequence to your actions. And she was like, well, me never coming back to your house is a consequence of your consequence.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and as soon as I heard that shit, I was like, this bitch, there's no hope for this bitch.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you trying to give me consequence because I gave you consequence, that means you have no fucking respect for what a man has to bring.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is why you're as fine as you are. You understand? You're in your mid-30s and you have no kids and no fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
These things go to these things. You have to see these things. And just because a bitch is fine and sexy and y'all vibe or whatever, the bottom line is if she's not willing to submit to Ben,
Even fucking Fantasia came out this week and was on the morning show and was like, the reason why y'all bitches out here is single is because y'all don't want to submit.
Facts.
You understand?
I love her for
and
that.
If a bitch is telling you this shit, if a bitch, and keep in mind, Fantasia has 2 fucking kids, and shout out to O'Shea Dude, was it O'Shea?
Right.
O'Shea or no, Jada Black. I think it was Jada Black. Jada Black spoke about this shit this week. So anything I'm saying, I give him as much credit as whatever I saw on the morning show or anything else.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But this bitch got 2 kids. She's been around the block, and she's been played. She's been hurt. She's been fucking, baby daddy. You understand what I'm saying? But now she's finally found a nigga that she likes and that likes her. You understand?
Right.
And her fucking secret to success is submitting.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to send her
understand?
one of these shirts. Tell me with Fantasia, I'm gonna send her the Submissive Woman of Sexy shirt. She needs one of these. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact. She's finally happy with a nigga, and she is telling you that the fucking result is the fact that she submitted. You feel me?
Right.
So that means these bitches are aware, bro. They are aware, but you have to stand strong on the shit, because as soon as you start to falter, as soon as you start to text a bitch, as soon as you start to act like you trying to give them more than they need, they're automatically they're ready to fucking take advantage of you. B.
Right.
Automatically.
Right.
You see what I'm? Let me tell you something. A bitch is out here for survival.
Right.
A bitch is out here for survival, bro. You understand? They're emotional, and all they do is they're survivalists. I was having a conversation with my mother, son. This woman told me, right, that in the time when, cause my mom is from Jamaica, so you gotta understand, we understand the culture of having to file for your family. Like if you're a nigga in Jamaica and you make it to America, you figure out, you get your green card or whatever, you come to America, and then you have to file for your family. You understand? Which is pretty much the history of my family. That's what my father did, for me and my mom.
Right.
He came to America first. Me and my mom was still in Jamaica, so he filed for us to get citizenship or green card ship or whatever you want to come to America.
Right.
Visa or whatever you want to call it. But let me tell you one big thing with that whole process. When you file for your kids in Jamaica, you have to take a DNA test.
Right.
Okay? My mom explained to me that in the time, in fucking the 80s and the 90s, bro, like 75% of the niggas trying to get their kids to America from Jamaica found out that the kids wasn't fucking there.
Wow.
You understand me?
That's crazy.
These bitches is out here fucking multiple niggas at the same time. All it is that they trying to survive. That's what I mean. And I'm not giving these bitches no excuses. They still terrible whores. Still terrible sluts. But the point I'm trying to make is you in a third world country and you poor, and as a female, you trying to fucking, feed your kids, you trying to make it from one meal to the next, you trying to pay your rent from 1 month to the next. And if your man go to America and he's not sending you enough money, then you're out here fucking and doing what you gotta do for the next man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So these chicks, that's how these chicks find them, other than the fact that they slut, that's how these chicks find themselves in situations where they're fucking lying to men about paternity, and these niggas is raising kids that's not theirs for so many years and all these things. And I bring this up to say to you that women deserve no more respect than they earn. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
They deserve no more respect than they earn, because all they're out here trying to do is survive. You understand? They have their own agenda. So why shouldn't you have yours? Why the fuck are you catering to these hoes because they got vaginas? Because they have a small space that you're trying to fit into for pleasure?
Right.
Come on, B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like kill that shit, bro. Like fucking be stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they don't give a fuck. Like, they trying to survive. They trying to do this and do that. Yo, there were times when my dad wasn't in the picture, me growing up, when we was already here in America, and I've seen my mom go out on dates with different niggas. You understand?
Right.
I've seen my mom on Tuesday sitting over in the corner crying about how the fuck we gonna pay rent and buy groceries, and then on Friday, I see her going out with some nigga, and then on Saturday morning, we at the grocery store spending money.
Right. Right. Right.
You saying?
Yo, that's some
You
real
understand
shit.
what I'm saying?
That's some real shit.
And this is my own mother I'm talking about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really trying to drive the point home to let y'all niggas know that these chicks out here are just trying to survive.
Mm-hmm.
You can't let their agenda be more important than yours.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly. Exactly. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
When I hear these fucking stories, these niggas, she come to my house and then she acting weird and then, we didn't go out.
Right.
When she calls me and then I take her to the movies and then this nigga, I texted her and shit, she gave me heads, but now I'm trying to fuck, you feel me? So I gotta go and text her a bunch of times and, bro, leave these bitches alone unless they trying to do what you trying to do.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
You gotta holler at mad fucking bitches.
Mm-hmm.
That's why McDonald's is still out here promoting. That's why McDonald's still got commercials on television, bro.
Right.
Everybody know McDonald's, and McDonald's is still fucking putting commercials during the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know Pepsi. Everybody know Coke. And these niggas is still
right.
hundreds of thousands of dollars for commercials on the Super Bowl. Why?
Exactly.
Why? Because they know it's a numbers game.
Exactly.
Facts.
They
don't have time for nobody who don't want to buy Pepsi or Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna continue to market so I can get those fucking customers.
Exactly.
Those are the only customers I give a fuck about.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you would think McDonald's would be like, well, everybody knows me. I'm McDonald's, or Pepsi would be like, or Coke would be like, everybody knows you. No, they're like, yo, we got to keep doing our thing and keep grinding and not sit here waiting on this person to be ready to buy our shit. No, we gonna go out there and find the people that want to fuck with our shit. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
That's it. And it's the same thing that happened with chicks. That's what guys got to understand. It's not about sitting there waiting to get chosen, sitting there, calling her or texting her or interacting with her because she wanted this way or maybe she's gonna. No. What are you trying to do? And find the women who are trying to do the shit you're doing. Period. That's it. All of this extra stuff, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time and energy. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, man, look. It's just like, for example, the only reason me and Miles don't have to work a job, right, is because we stayed focused doing our thing. You understand what I'm saying? And work with the people who fuck with us. Like you guys who are watching right now, we love y'all because y'all are the ones who actually fuck with us. You understand what I'm saying? But you fuck with us because you see value in us. We're not sitting there worried about anybody else who ain't trying to fuck with us. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all it is. If they fucking with us, they fucking with us. If they not, they not. You understand what I'm saying? Like I had some dude hit me up talking about, yo, Miss Locario, I don't like what you said on this thing, so I unsubscribed from your channel. I'm like, nigga, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I care that you fucking unsubscribe from my channel? That's good. That means that you ain't got to hear my shit, and I don't have to have a person who ain't trying to fuck with my shit on my channel. It's that simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real crazy. You know what I mean? So it's just funny. That's just funny. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
That's equivalent here, like him hitting you up and explaining to you that he's unsubscribed and all that shit. That's equivalent to a nigga trying to text a bitch that's clearly not interested in you.
Right?
You know
exactly. Exactly.
Like if you don't like what I have to say on YouTube, you don't have to fucking spend extra. Unsubscribe and leave me the fuck alone. You don't have to spend extra time explaining shit to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's crazy. It's crazy. Motherfuckers is wild out here.
Just like if a bitch ain't fucking with you, or if she's trying to put you in the friend zone, or if she's not giving you what you want, she's not giving you no affection. She's not touching you. She's not, responding to your text. There's no reason to fucking, spend time explaining to her, oh well, I stopped texting you because of this, or I wasn't really feeling how you were treating me because.
Right.
Leave that bitch alone, point blank.
Right.
Done. Done.
Real talk, man. I'm like, man, this is the type of shit we want you guys to get and understand. You know what I'm saying? Because the game gets much easier for you this way. See, a lot of times, the reason why you are having so much frustration in the game and why you get even more frustrated with women is because you spend a lot of time dealing with women who have medium to low interest. You're dealing with women who are wishy-washy and all over the place. You're dealing with women who's not trying to buy your product. So you got to be like, listen, I'm cutting y'all off. I'm demoting y'all. I'm putting y'all on the side or the back burner. I'm not fucking with you at all. And I'm focusing more on what I'm doing and finding the chicks who want to fuck with me how I'm trying to do what I'm doing. You understand? And that's it. But again, you got to put in that work. Just like McDonald's and Pepsi and all these people that promote, they put in that work to find the people who's going to fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? You know how many people that's like, oh, I'm a vegan. I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat fast food. There's a lot of people that say they don't eat fast food. McDonald's ain't trying to worry about converting them niggas. No. We're trying to find the niggas that want to eat fast food. You feel what I'm saying? And that's that.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That is it. So, you know, it's just like, fuck all that other extra shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Man.
Yeah, man. So,
happy Friday, man. You know, all you cats who's fucking looking at your phone, waiting for some bitch to get back to you, go out there and cold approach and find a new bitch.
Exactly. Pretty much.
Like, let me tell you something. This is how it's supposed to be. Y'all supposed to be getting numbers and forgetting about bitches.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
That's how many bitches y'all supposed to be talking to. Like, if you out here really trying to fuck with women like that, y'all supposed to be getting so many numbers that y'all done forgot about bitches that y'all was supposed to text or call.
Exactly.
Or whatever it is.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be getting at new bitches so heavy and have old bitches hitting you up like, damn, how come you ain't called me? And damn,
right?
You know, I thought we were supposed to hang out and blah blah blah. You feel me? Like that's how you supposed to have it. You supposed to have these bitches feeling like, yo, you are amongst a pool of bitches who trying to fuck with me, and you're not special or important. That's the problem with y'all dudes. Like, y'all making these bitches feel like they're important. Once you make a bitch feel like she's important, because a bitch already feel like she's important.
Right.
Society done fucked everything up. You understand? So she already feel like she's important. Once she get that energy from you too, it's a wrap, bro.
Real talk.
Remember, like I said, society already making bitches feel important. So a bitch is already ready to fucking take advantage of the government. That's why you got all these bitches having kids all crazy, getting on welfare, you know, fucking getting WIC money so they can buy they groceries for their kids and all that shit, and getting a fucking check. Yo, my nigga, I used to own real estate in North Carolina, and I used to rent a fucking it was a 2-story house, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. The rent was $950. Did you know that this bitch paid $12?
Wow.
She paid $12 out of her pocket, and the government gave me the rest.
That's crazy.
You know what's going on out here?
That's
like,
crazy.
This is what I'm trying to fucking tell y'all dudes, bro. Like, if these chicks is getting over when you let them. You understand? Once the government made them a priority, that's why bitches started using. And this bitch that I'm talking about who rented the house from me for fucking $12, she had 4 children.
Wow.
From 3 different niggas. 3 different niggas.
That's
you
crazy.
Me? And the bitch even tried to give me attitude. To collect the $12, bro.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You gotta keep your foot on these bitches' neck. And when I say that, I don't mean on their neck like that. I mean on their neck as a metaphor that you're not gonna allow them to fucking take advantage of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're not gonna you know what you want. You want to get your dick sucked. You want to get pussy. You want a bitch to submit. You want a bitch to fucking shut the fuck up. You want a bitch to come play Xbox with you. Whatever the fuck you want. If she's not doing that, bye, bitch.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Facts. Real talk. Real talk.
About that.
Real talk. Dudes are scared to do that because they got that scarcity mentality. They're holding on to a chick like it's the fucking, like she the last chick on earth. I'm like, chill. You know what I'm saying?
It's too many of them out here anyway, yo. It's too many of them out here. You understand? And even if a bitch got a man or a husband, now like fucking 7 times out of 10, she's gonna be cheating on the nigga anyway. You understand?
Right. It's crazy.
Excuse me. So even if you look at that part of it, you understand? Because I mean, how many bitches you fucked with that had boyfriends or husbands?
Oh, a lot back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga. As many bitches as these niggas, these same niggas in the chat and who's fucking listening to this show right now, as many bitches as they think I don't get, how many bitches do you know I fucked with that had niggas?
Exactly, right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't even fucked with that many bitches. And I fucked with bitches that had niggas. One of my longest relationships, I stole a bitch from her fucking husband.
Right. Oh shit, that is true though.
What are we talking about?
That is true though.
That is. You hear what I'm saying? You know that shit, bro. Yo, come on, say y'all niggas gotta stop, bro. Y'all niggas gotta fucking man the fuck up. Go to a bitch face. Be like, hey, how you doing? My name is. This is what I want. And if she's saying anything that's disagreeable, just look past that bitch.
Right.
Act like Thanos snapped his fucking fingers.
Right.
All the bitches that not agreeing with you, them bitches turn to dust right in front of your face.
Exactly.
What are we talking about, bro? Yo, these niggas get me out.
Shit.
I'm so bad. Like, don't y'all like niggas say I be saying this shit to be insulting to them. I'm saying it because I really feel bad. Like I feel this shit at the pit of my stomach. Like what are y'all doing out here? How are y'all letting these bitches like control your agendas and control your thoughts and control your fucking decision making to the point where they're dictating what you do with your time?
Facts. Real talk. Real
Bro.
fucking talk, man. Real fucking talk. That shit. Woo. Y'all just got a free Bad Boy a free Bad Boy show today. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's why you gotta make sure y'all go to Patreon. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario so that you guys can join the Patreon so you can hear me and Miles every week on the Bad Boy Show when we be dropping heavy game. Y'all missing out. I'm telling you. If you're not on the Patreon, you need to get on there ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all make that happen. Also, again, like I said earlier, check out our website, ilooksexynaked.com. You feel what I'm saying? It just got revamped. You know what I'm saying? Miles, he revamped the whole shit. It looks crazy. You can check out the models we got on there. Check out the game we got on there. So yeah, check out ilooksexynaked.com. I'll put that in the chat also. You feel what I'm saying?
We got news on there because your boy Tekashi 69 is fucking snitching on everybody.
Exactly.
I got the videotape from the testimony and all of that shit. Go check that shit out, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So make sure you get that. No, I didn't say Miles is modeling naked. I said these niggas is crazy in the chat.
Yeah, them faggot niggas want to see that shit. Yeah, like, come on, son.
No, I said we have models on there. That's what we're saying. We have model pictures. We have game videos, all that other stuff.
Like, even if you're joking, why would you even ask that shit, bro? Unless that's something you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. So, yeah, make sure you guys, check all that shit out. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Make sure you check all that shit out. But yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, man, y'all, shit's gonna get easier once you start to recognize your own value and do the things you want to do when it comes to this game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's like it's almost like, it's like once you know what you want and what you're about, all of the problems and the issues as far as dealing with women who will frustrate you and get in a situation, it'll start to dissipate because at the first sign of seeing the chick not doing what you want to do or her being on some bullshit, you just charge it to the game. You understand what I'm saying? Just like the guy that called earlier, he said he told the girl, "Hey, text me your information, and here's my number." And then she says, "No, you text me." And then right when she said that, he said he just unmatched her. And I was like, exactly. She
That's
it already shows you what to do. Oh, she's acting this way, cool. Unmatch. Okay, she's acting this way, cool. Charge to the game. That's it. And you ain't got to think about it. You ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to even involve any type of energy. Just like, look, when I'll be on Tinder, right? I'll get a chick who match with me, and it'll say this chick is like 3,000 miles away, right? So then I'm like, okay, this chick is like 3,000 fucking miles away. So then she'll hit me up and send me a message talking about, hey, what's up? First thing I say to her, I say, hey, what's up? Where are you from? Where you at? So I can know if she's actually that far away, because the app could say that, and then, whatever, she could be close. So she says, oh, I'm in, like, Poland right now. Okay, I say, okay, cool.
Right.
When are you coming to New York City? Right?
Right.
So she'll either let me know she's coming at this day, or sometimes the chick will tell me, oh, I haven't planned on going there yet. Cool, conversation's over. We're done. We're not even talking anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why am I talking to you if we're not going to meet up and get it popping? I'm not going to sit here and pen pal you and you're thousands of miles away for what? I'm not doing that. So if you said, hey, I'm coming to New York in November. Cool. Sounds good. Here's my information. Holla at me when you get here. Conversation done. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not sitting there talking to you all day. I'm not doing that. You see what I mean? And what they're looking for is their agenda is to sit there and talk all day with a dude. I'm not going to be that dude. They could find some other dude to do that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to do that. And that's what I'm creating for my situation. So now, every time that happens, I know what to do. So I don't got to deal with... Because what another guy will do is he'll be talking to the girl the whole time, talking to her for months, and then she'll come to New York, and then she'll flake on a nigga. And then he'll be pissed off, like, oh, why she did that for? That's fucked up. And I'm like, no, nigga, you're the one who indulged in that situation. That's on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you got it. That's what you got to do. Like, don't be, getting into situations like that and then sort of getting mad. You understand what I'm saying? When shit don't go your way, when you were indulging in those situations where you brought that on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy.
And the mistake too is that, like your man, I keep saying he's an African dude. I don't know where he's actually from, but I think he was like the second to last caller.
All right, the dude with the accent.
Like I heard him say, I'm trying to be a nice guy. Like,
right.
Yo, there's no reason to be nice to nobody, man.
Right.
There's no reason to be nice to nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? All you have to make sure you're doing is being respectful.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
And most importantly, any type of respect that's being shown has to be to yourself first.
Facts. Real talk.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't need a bitch to like you to fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's what a lot of niggas think. A lot of niggas think, oh, she needs to like me, like how I like her. And let's be honest, like, if niggas was really honest with themselves, they would realize that they don't like the bitch neither.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like her.
Right.
You don't like her. You think she's attractive, but and you have lust for the bitch, but you don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest.
Right.
Like, yeah, every once in a while you be lucky enough to meet a bitch that you like and that can vibe with, and that's cool. But in the heat of the moment, when you see a bitch at a party or on the street with some tight ass jeans and all that, you trying to tell me you like a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
You trying to tell me you have an interest in being nice to this person? You don't know her, bro.
Right.
You don't know her. The only thing you can do is give her a chance to see if she's the type of bitch that's gonna give you what you want. So you go up to the bitch, you say what's up, and you tell her what you want.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If she wants to give herself an opportunity to give you what you want, then you carry on with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's over. Other than that, it's done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't know how many different ways to fucking say it, man. It's just...
Real talk, man. Real fucking talk.
I just want these dudes to just be in a situation where they're not letting bitches take advantage of them, man. Like, it's just so sad, man.
Yo, it's the worst. It's the fucking worst. Oh, yeah, my right. Jesus. Shit is crazy. But yeah, man, so you guys out there, we just trying to get y'all to understand, man, trying to get that shit in your mind, so you have that mindset of understanding what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So So yeah, make sure you guys join that Patreon. I'm telling you, we need all y'all on the Patreon. We got 2 Patreons. Patreon.com/Mr. Locario, where you find the Bad Boy Show plus the other live streams. Because I do live streams on Patreon now, and so you're missing out on those live streams if you're not a part of the Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? And then also make sure you go to
get on that.
Make sure you go to our other Patreon, patreon.com/The Confidence Show. Okay, so The Confidence Show is on point, so you get some life game, business game, spiritual game, happiness game, all that shit on there. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got so much stuff going on, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that y'all niggas is still out here, calling bitches and texting them. And, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's weird, bro.
Right. Oh shit.
But just like I said, McDonald's still has to advertise. So we gotta keep doing what we do. You feel me?
Facts. Real talk. Real talk. So yeah, man. What time is it? Shit, I'm about to head up out of here. It's fucking like we almost going on 3 hours in this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
So yeah, man. So but yo, Miles, I'm gonna holler at you later and all that. I'm gonna hit you up on the phone after the stream.
All right, man.
All right, I'm holler.
All right, have a good one.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right, people. It is about that time. You feel me? So man, this is I haven't done a long ass live stream like this in a minute, almost 3 hours and shit. But we got to get it going. But anyway, so remember, you said 3 more hours. You're hilarious, fucking hilarious, hilarious. Well, I can't take any more calls right now because I got to fucking head out of here. Hold on, the fuck did I just do? Did I just cut this shit off? Oh man, what the fuck just happened? Where the fuck did I? Hold on. I think I cut it off. But anyway, so I'm about to head up out of here. So remember, guys, make sure you go to badboymembership.com, ilooksexynaked.com. Make sure you guys check out the Patreons. You feel what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.